Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Welcome back to another episode of the Chad Smith Podcast. My name is Chad Smith, and today is Tuesday, March 1st, 2022. And I'm joined today by my co-host from California. Please welcome back to the show, Spooky Morales.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Chad.
Good morning, Spooky. How are you?
Very good. Very good. Thank you. Ready to go. Excited
Very
for this
good.
one.
Yeah, I haven't heard from Sonny, but I think he's not awake yet. So maybe we'll see him a little bit later on in the show.
All right, man.
I've already said hello to a lot of people in the chat. Thank you guys for being here so early.
Good morning, everyone.
We had a full morning of shows already. We had Amy Alien Girl was on. She was on first, 7 o'clock Eastern. Then after that, we had Lynn Wallington with her new show, Rebellious Ufology. Make sure you guys are following her. She goes on at 8 o'clock Eastern. So what is that? 5 Pacific? Yeah, 5 Pacific. Yeah, that's right. So make sure you check her out. She does like a rundown of all the shows that are live today, all the UFO shows. So make sure you check her channel out. And yeah, today we've got Unidentified-S4 in the house. We got Anthony and Andy backstage. I'm going to bring those guys up. What's going on, guys?
Good morning. How we doing, everybody?
Morning, guys.
Andy, that was awesome special effects.
It's just a vape machine, my own personal smoke machine.
Little fog machine. Yeah, that's sweet.
Andy, what'd I tell you about smoking crack on the show, Andy?
Yeah.
We're trying to avoid that.
Can't take this guy anywhere.
I'm good to go.
Good to go. Good to see you, man. Yeah, I always talk to you on First Floor Audio, but I never get the chance to actually have a conversation with you. So this is cool,
That's
man.
right. Yeah. Well, I'm normally taking the mick out of Lee and keep him in check as well, because
that's always
rattle
cool.
on a bit, doesn't he?
Yeah, sometimes you got to keep him in check.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's a great show, First Floor Audio. I love Lee, man. Very talented.
I highly recommend everyone comes on a Saturday night if you've got nothing better to do in life. Come and chill out. He's a genius musician, self-taught musician.
Self-taught.
Everything. Yeah, he can play any instrument.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
But it's not only the music, it's the good time that you guys create too. It's like a fun atmosphere. You know, you get to be involved in helping to create a song. And that's, a lot of people don't get to do that. So
I know. I mean, he can just, anyone's name, he can sort of just sing anyone's name. Doesn't matter what your name is, how confusing or complicated it is. He'll think
exactly.
I got one last week.
You did, yeah. You get one every week. In fact,
it seems like it. It seems like every time I go in there, Chad.
Yeah.
I love my song, man. He does Unidentified-S4 primo.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's great. I love it.
Oh, I have to listen to that one. I haven't heard him yet.
He's going to record it properly for us so that we can.
Yeah, we're going to use it for the show.
Perfect.
At some point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. Maybe I'll have to talk him to doing something for the show too.
Yeah. You just have to kick his ass, but he'll do it.
Take a bow.
Take a bow, Lee.
Take a bow, Lee. Take a bow. Of course, man.
Guys, isn't that weird going into somebody else's StreamYard and not being able to click the comments?
It is. Yeah, you can only read them. It's
Isn't that weird?
Who's doing that then? Who's
Well, that's me and Spooky have control of it right now, but I was just over on Lynn's channel, Lynn Wallington's channel, and I kept going over to click a comment to bring it up on the screen, and I realized I couldn't do it. Like,
that lack of control
sucks not having the power.
Sucks not having the juice.
That's right. I agree there.
Yeah,
I thought this was. Is it Sonny that hosts this, or is it you? Is it you have it like?
Yeah, this is.
On your machine?
Yeah, this is separate on mine.
Cool.
And then Sonny, him and I share the Paranormal Chop Shop channel on Fridays.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. And where is Sonny today?
Not sure.
He's sleeping.
He's under the hood somewhere, fixing something, right? That's I always see him with pliers in his hand or a spanner or something.
I'm telling you, man, he's been really busy lately. Working like the drag strip that they go out to is starting to get going again, starting to amp up for the season. So he's been spending a lot of time getting the cars ready and stuff like that. Plus, he does RC car races.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Does he film the drag race or anything? Does he, put it on YouTube? Or?
I'm sure he will from now on.
He's shown me videos before of the RC cars, the remote control car races. They're unbelievable, by the way. If you can ever get into to show you those, it's amazing. You wouldn't even believe if you've never seen it.
No,
you think it's like a real full-size car races.
Get
let me
fast, man.
see.
Yeah, you should stick them on YouTube, maybe.
I don't know if he's got them on YouTube, but he did show me a couple videos. I think you know what? I think they were on his Facebook. That's where he was drawing them from.
I'm downloading one right now so I can bring it up.
I don't do Facebook though. That's the thing. But hey,
you don't do the Facebook?
No, I'm allergic to the algorithm.
Man, you're smart. You're the smart one, man.
Oh man, I wish I would have known that a long time ago.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there you go.
This was sunny over the weekend.
Oh, cool. Oh, wow. Look at them. They're moving fast. Jeez.
Yeah, they whip.
He says everyone's playing but you, Chad.
Well, I'd
get dizzy.
Wow. Oh, there's the drag strip. Well, that's cool. There's a dragway and a circle track.
Do flames come out the back of these?
I bet they
don't
could.
give him any ideas. He'll hook up propane tanks to it.
Yeah. No fireworks.
Sonny has no problem starting a fire.
I know. I remember Jamie was saying about how he just pours petrol all over the place to start a fire in his own house.
In the garage, nevertheless, right? Puts gas on the floor and lights it up.
Right next to the mini bike.
Yeah, why not?
He pours rubbing alcohol on the ground and then lights it. He showed us the other day, and he moved the camera down to the fire, and there's a mini bike 2 feet from it. I'm like, dude, there's gas in that.
The fuel line dips right down to the ground almost on those mini bikes.
Yeah, the breathers. Yeah, man. Mm-hmm. Oh, you got a cool mug too.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. Decline.
I love that mug.
Oh, yours is two-sided?
I just have that mug.
Oh, I'm going to have to get me one of those.
What color is it inside? Black?
Yeah, it's black inside.
Those in the merch store? You got a merch store?
I do not. I don't even know how to set that up, to be honest with you. I have merch, but okay. I don't know how to set the site up.
I know where that's coming. I know what's going to happen after the show.
Andy.
I'm going to have to set it up for you, aren't I?
Hey, Andy. How do
Andy's my tech guy.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yep. I get the same thing from Sonny. He's like, I don't even know how to use a StreamYard thing.
Before I met Andy, I was looking. I knew how to turn the damn computer on. I'm not a computer guy.
Oh, really?
Oh, no.
I'm always jumping on his machine. I use TeamViewer to remote into his machine just to get him to plug into YouTube.
Yeah. So he lives on my machine.
So who's always doing all the videos, making all the graphics and stuff?
Well, Andy does most of it.
Most of it, yeah. Did you like the Spooky? You liked the butt stuff? Not butt stuff. I keep calling them butt stuff. Do you like butt stuff?
Who doesn't?
While we're going there,
I think I've already let it be known on this show and others that I have no problem with that.
All right. I'll be right back. I got to go take this gerbil out of my ass. It's killing me.
Gerbil out of my ass. Speaking of butt stuff, I got to take a break for a second.
No, the dance that I did for them on our show last Sunday.
Yeah, man.
Oh, are you kidding? That was awesome. We were loving it.
That was a great show.
Andy and I get together for a couple of days straight. We go over a script. We go over what we're going to use, the dialogue, and everything like that. Then I do a lot of the voiceovers. We record all that, and then Andy does all the techie stuff. He puts it all together.
Yeah, it's good fun. I enjoy it. Got nothing better to do in my life. So
do awesome work together. It's a great combo.
Thank you. Yeah, it is. Absolutely. It is. It's a good deal.
Yeah,
I think sometimes people don't realize what it takes to make that happen. I mean, this is a lot of work that's going into this.
That video. That video was like it was a minute long, but I spent like 3 or 4 days on it because you keep changing things. It doesn't quite work.
So it has to be perfect,
Yeah, I am quite able when it comes to making sure it's just right.
Oh, that's an artist right there. It's awesome, man.
Still not perfect. It's still never perfect, of course.
I can send him, like we did the Goof On movie, In Search of Goof On. We did that like a 6-minute short, right?
Yeah.
And I was sending him like my voiceovers for everything. And he would come back, all right, darling, it sounds good from here, but if you could just do it again. And then I would send it again, and he would come back, okay, my good man, it sounds lovely at this point. But at the end, you sounded like an asshole. So if you could just do it one more time.
One more time. If we
there's quite a few of those. That goes on for fucking 14 hours. Like
you sound like an ass.
Great accent.
Okay, so Tony's doing the English accent, but Andy, do you do New York?
I can't do any accents apart from this one.
Don't fucking lie, Andy. You see, Andy can't do the New York accent anymore. I'm gonna rat you out now, Andy, because he's really in witness protection. Yeah. Andy Gambino is part of the Gambino crime family. The witness protection is just hiding him out in London.
Well, thanks for fucking letting everyone know.
Yeah, they're coming at you now, buddy.
I'm trying to make it look like I'm in Puerto Rico or somewhere at the moment.
They're gonna get you.
Yeah, but hey.
Andy's always on holiday.
Always.
Or in space.
Endless holiday.
Or in space.
Yeah.
I don't blame you, man. I'd be there too if I could.
Yeah, man.
His backgrounds are the best of light backgrounds,
Yeah.
I don't make them myself, but I nick them from various places.
We had both had them, but this MacBook can't keep up with the power that it draws.
Yeah,
it takes a lot of power.
Not good enough.
Yeah, that's the next thing that. I mean, when you get into this, it's all fun and games until you start looking up all the equipment that you're going to need. I'm like, oh, damn, a nice microphone's pretty good penny, Yeah. Then you got to have your mic stands, and you got to have the computer that actually will handle all the graphics and stuff for the stuff that you're making.
Speaking of mics, Chad, last night I think I saw Jimmy Church using your mic.
Oh,
it looked very similar to the same one.
Really?
What kind of mic are you using, Chad?
Is it Shure?
This is a Shure SM.
Yeah.
It's not the SM7B. It's the little brother to that one. It's the digital version of it.
Oh yeah, the TR3.
What kind of arm are you using on yours, Spooky? I was looking for. Is that retractable? Your mic arm?
This is called Podcast Pro.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh wow. Oh, can I ask Spooky? Every time I've seen you online, everything is back to front. Will you text?
You know what it is? You know what it is because of my. I use my iPhone as the camera.
Okay.
So use the front-facing camera.
Yeah, I've got you. Well.
So you're on your iPhone right now.
Well, it's being used as the camera over here, but it's running through the PC through the computer.
Oh, so you're looking through the monitor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool.
I've never noticed that.
Are you using the app? What's it called? Iris or something? There's an app that lets you use your phone as a camera.
What's it called?
It's not
something like EpoCam.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's quite a few of them.
Epoch Cam or something like that.
I'm surprised Apple doesn't have like their own integrated use your iPhone as a camera app.
No, but there's third party
FaceTime.
There's probably something you can use. They probably do have something similar.
There's two apps. There's two apps that I've got, which you can use, and they're free. What are they called? The one's called VCam, which is what I'm using now for back because I have it lets me just use my green screens without a green screen, which is cool. Yeah. And then there's the other one is called if I can pronounce it, Irium, I think it's pronounced, which allows you to use your phone as a webcam. And now StreamYard, of course, you can use two cameras at the same time if you want.
Yeah, right. Lee was showing me that.
But we're working out why would we, unless we would sort of had something down
Yeah, like unless we were showing tarot cards or a Ouija board or something like that. Probably the only reason to use 2 cameras, no?
Yeah, or how to make a spliff or something like that, you know.
How to roll a joint, yeah.
So yeah, but no. Anyway, that's tech talk. This is not tech talk.
Speaking of butt stuff,
it can be.
Which you can always count. You can always count on me to do. I noticed that you guys spend a lot of time with the girls on butt stuff or with one of their shows, and I think it's a great chemistry. I was just wondering about how you guys met and everything. How you guys started collabing.
Well, I don't even remember which show we met on. To be honest with you,
you've known them longer than me.
Yeah, I know them a little over a year now. I've been dealing with them. They're just awesome people to hang out with. The minute you hang out with them, you automatically click. You know, so they're really cool, and I would love to see them get to 1,000 because it's very well deserved. They're an awesome team together. You know, and when you throw Spooky in the mix, it's only that much better.
Yeah,
you know? So
I love them together, all of them.
I've joined I got used. I kind of I got to know them by jumping on their show occasionally. It was kind of a way for me to get involved more until I joined Anthony. I needed some screen time so I could feel confident on screen and stuff like that. So, and I jumped on their show. They do a Zoom thing on Sundays. I don't know if you've been.
Sona Sesh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still never got there.
Not yet.
Oh, that's a lot of fun, man.
They're great, because you can just let it all hang out.
It's all private, just a bunch of friends hanging out. It's awesome.
Yeah, I need to get there.
It's just that time though. We're doing the new JoJo Bone show format, so that's the same time we're taping it.
Okay. I've yet to see. Has the show gone out yet? Any of his shows?
That's actually a audio only radio show.
Such a blast.
Yeah,
it's such a blast to.
Tell him about last night, Chad.
Okay,
he's a trip, JoJo, man. He's hysterical.
He's awesome, man. He's like he's sent
I had to grab him right up.
He's shot.
He's sent to us from somewhere.
And he plays a mean piano.
Who's that?
Well, surprise there when he played the keys for us in a song.
Yeah. I couldn't believe it.
We were not ready for that.
I was not ready for that. I thought it was like I thought he was gonna pretend to play or something, and he started playing. This is real. He can play.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
A talented musician.
That's the thing is once you show us in the community that you can play an instrument, you're pretty much screwed from then on. Like you have to bring it with you every time you come on the air.
That's right. Yeah, Lee's told me about you. You only want him on the show to play music for you in the background.
Did he say that?
No,
I will never play
not
my
so
drums.
Words,
then that ain't happening. Then, huh?
No. He enjoys it as well. So
Lee was giving me shit about that. He was like, "That's it. I'm done going to other people's channels, I guess, because all they want is for me to play." I'm like, "No, that's not what I'm saying."
Now play me a song.
Yeah, now play some Elton John. Damn it!
How can you not ask Lee to play something, man? The guy's awesome. He could do anything. That voice is awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had my saxophones up and ready in playing condition, I could show him something, but I just need to get him up and going.
You play the saxophone?
Yep, I used to play middle school and high school, and then I'd stop playing after that. But I was the same way. Like I could just pick up a saxophone and play it.
Wow.
Just I could hear something on the radio, practice it for like a half hour or so, and then I had it down.
Oh, you've got a good ear then.
Yeah, and growing up, I always had to hear, "You've got a gift. You've got a gift. Don't waste this gift that you've got. You've got a gift." And then I'm like, senior year of high school, close the case, never open it again.
Now look at you. Yeah. What about you, Spooky? Can you play anything?
Oh yeah, I started playing the keys when I was really young. They got me into the piano, and then it's kind of similar. I have memories like Chad just talked about the chorus teacher at the school. I think I was only like elementary school, and she pulled me to the side after the class and said, "I want you to be the lead of the big school play of the year." And I said, "Oh my God, here goes my life now." So I've been singing, DJing, playing a little bit, but I also work I also work in and out of the studios in LA with songwriting, producing. My daughter is an artist, so we do a lot of that stuff.
Well, it runs in the family then.
Oh yeah.
So you're not a session musician or anything like that, are you? Or are you?
I do songwriting inside studios. So what I see you guys doing on Lee's is very, it's what I do too.
Okay.
So I work in and out of different studios with different producers.
Okay, it's a shame we can't get you both on the show at the same time playing.
Well, that's why I asked Lee one time, do you have a certain time of the week where you don't really do a live show, but you just do like songwriting sessions and things like that? Because I right since the pandemic, I haven't been able to do what I love to do, only through the computer, and it's not anywhere near the same. When you're creating and producing music, there's a chemistry that happens between the people that are collabing, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
You as a songwriter working with the producer, working with the artist, and you're just it's this unbelievable creative process.
Oh yeah.
And I've been craving it, craving it since
So you guys should start a show then, maybe. You and Lee.
Oh,
I just got a brand new drum set from DW. Actually, I play the drums.
Whoa, that's a lot of cool
big
stuff.
Drum set. That's not
full set.
Legit.
Yeah, full set. I got to bring it down here to the new house. I couldn't fit it in my condo, so I had it in my old room at my parents' house. Then I have like a whole rollout thing with a whole bunch of like different kind of snare drums. Because my dad's also a professional musician.
That's right. I saw something, pictures or something you put up on Facebook, I think.
Yeah, and he started painting like custom snare drums. Like he did one for LeBron James. He does it for all the different teams. DW sends him like the naked set, raw wood or metal, and then he'll paint it and put all the logos on it. They come out insane. I was just trying to pull one up. I couldn't find it though.
You notice
they come out sick.
There's a lot of artists and musicians on all these UFO channels, aren't there? There seems to be everyone.
There's so many artists all together. I mean, whether no matter like you guys are artists. I mean, there's just everybody's so creative in this community. It's unbelievable.
I think a lot of people I don't consider myself an artist, but a lot of other people see you as being an artist, and I see other people and I think you're an artist, and they just say, no, I just do it for fun or whatever, which is still art, isn't it? You're still being,
of course, it's a lot.
Yeah. But I've never considered myself an artist per se. But
no,
I know
you're definitely a creator of art.
A creator,
100%. Yeah,
it's true.
That's awesome. So, Tony, you got people in your family, man, that have been around some big people.
Yeah, my dad and my uncle Ben had Showplace Studios in Dover, New Jersey, a recording studio for production and sound. They do Keith Richards, Peter Frampton's there, the Rascals from back in the 60s. I met a lot of famous people in my time. Green Day, Lady Gaga. I can go on forever. They actually got a Grammy Award, my Uncle Ben, many years ago for production. And when my dad was young, he sometimes the lead drummer or guitar player for a band. He's out for whatever surgery, whatever. My dad actually played for Prince a couple times as a backup drummer, which was pretty cool. So, I come from a pretty famous family. My grandmother was on The Sopranos.
Oh, that's right. She was. Whose mother was she in that?
Paulie Walnuts, the guy with the silver hair on the side.
Yes, unbelievable.
That's right. Cool.
She played his mom, Nucci. So, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a family legacy.
Yeah.
I mean, you had me at Sopranos.
Yeah. Yeah. My grandmother had a mouth like a truck driver, and she had an Italian Brooklyn grandma accent. She went in there for her first screen call. They snapped her right up, man. James Gandolfini fell in love with her from the minute she was on set, and the rest was history.
Wow.
She passed on now. May she rest in peace. But talented beyond belief. My grandmother. There she is.
Whoa.
So yeah, she's Francis Esemplare. I'm Anthony Esemplare. So that's my
so
father's.
Cool, dude.
My father's mother.
I see the resemblance.
There's my father, my grandmother, and Janice.
Janice. Yeah.
Janice.
Who else we got? That's my father and what's his name? Fabio. The Italian guy. I can't think of the name he used in the movie. Tony's bodyguard.
That's it. Yeah.
I know I have her with Gandolfini.
That's
wow, that's awesome, man.
No, there they are, my father and them on the set with Tony.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Yeah, we were always on set. If it wasn't my dad, because I was a cop, so I was bodyguarding my grandmother when she would go to like the movie premieres or when HBO would drive her to Manhattan to go do her, voiceovers or whatever, new lines or whatever. One of us were always with her. And if you're a big fan of The Sopranos and you watch a lot of the shows, when my grandmother was in the nursing home, all those pictures that she had on the on a nightstand and everything in the nursing home, that's all our family. Me, my sister, my parents. Those are all real pictures that they used in The Sopranos of us.
You were in The Sopranos.
Well, yeah, my picture on a nightstand.
Yeah. That's awesome, man.
Still cool, Yeah,
really cool.
Yeah.
They call them Easter eggs, I think, when they have these little hidden secrets.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. Exactly. You're absolutely right. Easter eggs. You're absolutely right. I'm trying to find her with Tony because that's my absolute all-time favorite picture of my grandmother with James Gandolfini. But what a shame. Tony's passed on and my grandmother's passed on. Did you happen to see the new, what they did, the new one?
I
haven't seen it.
Don't even waste your time. I was
so
upset with that, man. They really they should have never did that. They totally destroyed it, man. It was a shame.
It's not worth watching then, is it?
No, not in the least bit.
What
man.
movie?
Very upsetting. Yeah, they did what was it called? The Many Saints of Newark?
The only thing I know about that is that Joey Diaz is in it.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. The actors portrayed their parts very well. However, the costume design, the way the wigs were, it just looked like shit. It was poorly done.
That's a shame.
And it could have been done so much better. When you're representing something like The Sopranos, they should have really pulled out all the stops. There should have been no financial restraints on that. It should have been done like primo.
Wasn't the big deal of that series that his son was going to play a young
version of Tony? Right. That's exactly what happened. James Gandolfini's real son played him as a youth, and he was one of the best actors, believe it or not, in that movie. I think he was better than most of the people that were seasoned, actors, veteran actors and actresses. So
it was a TV show, right?
Yeah, it was like a docudrama type deal, like a one-off.
Okay.
They could have did a lot better though.
What a family legacy, man! It's amazing.
Yeah, man, it's cool having all the. Oh, here she is. Her and Tony.
Whoa,
man!
Oh.
Let me tell you something about Tony Soprano. He loved my grandmother so much. He has a watch company called Cobalt. They're like start at probably like $5,000. They go up to like $20,000-$30,000. These watches. He gave my grandmother like a $25,000 Cobalt watch. He had it all engraved. The Sopranos to Francis Esemplare. Loved James Gandolfini. He sent it on a beautiful letter, and we kept that in the family. Nobody's ever wore that watch. It's in the bank and in a safe, and that's just one of those timepieces that'll just run through the family. Be passed down to me, passed down to my son when my time on this earth is over, and that is just something generation to generation we've decided to do it like that, because that's that's like so awesome to have something like that,
What a family heirloom!
Unbelievable.
Yeah, yeah. What a family heirloom is right.
Sorry about this. My cat is very noisy.
It just looks funny with the green screen. I didn't know if you were trying to take somebody out or what was going on over there.
Trying to whack somebody.
Yeah.
I've retired. I don't take anyone out now.
It's like Harry Potter.
Is that Lord Voldemort back there, Andy?
No, it's the what's the blanket that he puts over the invisibility cloak?
Oh, the invisibility cloak.
Yeah. I have invisibility
cloak, Andy.
Did you hear me, Spooky?
Yeah. What's that? I missed it.
I said, I don't know. I never seen it.
Oh,
come on! You never seen Harry Potter?
No, man. I haven't seen anything.
No, it's a joke. Bad joke. but it was a joke all the same.
You've never seen Harry Potter. Are you
I
bullshitting?
really haven't seen Harry Potter.
Come on, how's that even possible?
I haven't seen Harry Potter, and I haven't seen Lord of the Rings, which I keep getting shit for too.
Oh no, I remember you, Chad. You haven't seen. I mean, we were all disgusted the fact that you hadn't seen Predator.
Shame.
You haven't
seen
Predator?
Shame.
It's the first time I thought my guest was going to kill me.
He's never seen Game of Thrones.
I know, my God. Well, I mean, he's had a life. He said he goes out and plays outside.
Predator?
Playing outside.
Oh, you got a Predator?
Yeah, man. You got to see my toy collection, man. My toy collection's dope.
You know that Anthony, before he did the Unidentified, he had a YouTube channel where he has like lots of.
I had a toy store, yeah. That's why when you see my my URL, it says Funko Pop Review. That was the old toy show. I had a toy show, and I looked like a little Funko Pop logo guy.
Oh, that's cool.
My old character. It was pretty cool.
Those are sweet. How many of those do you have?
I had a collection that was worth about 40 grand, but before we bought the house, I sold off like 80% of that, and I just kept like the most expensive toys that I have now. You know, like old Star Wars stuff and some very high-end Funko Pops and high-end Star Wars collectibles. And,
so just like everything else, those Funko Pops, they come out with like special edition ones where they only run a certain amount of them.
Right, those are the only ones I would ever buy.
Okay.
Because
I feel this urgency to say, Anthony, can I come over to play?
Anytime you want. Here's the old logo, which was pretty cool. So it was me as a
Funko Pop Review.
Your hair wasn't gray.
Yeah, it was me as a toy. So I think they did a good job
awesome,
on that,
dude. That's sweet.
But
so is that channel still up?
Nah, I took that down, and then I went with this full time. I was just really on there to really, show the shit that I had, try to, draw a good crowd in so they would come to the online toy store to try to sell things. That was the only purpose of that. But so many people do it. I mean, I think I had a really good following on there. I had like 10,000 subscribers on there, but everybody's doing the same thing. It gets annoying. You know what I mean? It's all this. Yeah. Everybody's showing the same shit, so you can never come up with nothing new.
Yeah, nothing like UFO shows, right?
No, nothing at all like UFO stuff. No, nothing at all. Like,
Randall says you have to stop the podcast and go watch something. Just go watch anything.
That's what I tell him, Randall.
Go watch something.
Go watch the fucking Predator, man. I can't believe you've never seen Predator.
X-Files.
Yeah, all the classics, TV shows and movies.
I've seen one episode of the X-Files now. I just started it.
X-Files.
I'm actually jealous. I'm actually jealous that he hasn't seen any of these because
do you own a TV or you don't own a TV?
That's a good point, Andy.
Do you own a TV?
Yeah, man.
But,
dude, I've got a 65-inch, a 55-inch.
Question is, what are you watching?
Watch? Porno?
What do you do? What do you use them for? Yeah.
Just saying.
Eleanor, just say hello to Eleanor Ianu. She's always
Eleanor.
Eleanor, hello, darling.
Not Lee G's favorite. Apparently. Yeah.
Good morning.
Predator. Start with Predator. All right, man. It's on the list. Predator.
Yeah, start with Predator, man. How could you not start with Predator? Awesome movie. What else haven't you seen?
Oh, you name it.
Are you sure you've seen The Sopranos? You know who James Gandolfini is?
Yeah, I used to watch that. Yeah, I watched that. I haven't seen that movie you were talking about, but I did see the show.
It wasn't very popular. That movie sucked. Don't start your new movies with that one because you'll probably never turn the fucking TV back on.
Right.
Yeah. I'm surprised he knows how to turn one on anyway. But
I know. You know what? That's insane. I can't believe that.
I know, like even when I watch my YouTube shows that I'm all subscribed to, I usually just use my tablet. So I could probably just sell both my TVs. To be honest with you, I never watch them.
Yeah. Please tell me you've seen Home Alone.
Yeah, actually I did. I've seen those. I've always seen those throughout my life, but this year I sat down and just binge watched them all again.
Am I right, Chad, that you've always kind of leaned towards comedy movies?
Always comedy. I've seen every Chris Farley movie.
Oh, there you go.
I grew up with Chris Farley.
All right, good.
So
good.
Oh yeah.
Can't
beat that.
Yep.
His brother and him have a likeness to each other. Chris Farley. They look very similar to each other.
Yeah, and he's still acting, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Remind me who Chris Farley is again.
Somebody fucking throw Andy out of the chat room, please.
He is not worthy.
Bye, Andy.
That's kind of a running joke now. Me getting kicked out of fucking chats all the time. Well, next time you do it one of these days, and I won't appear anymore. I'll just walk off the stage.
He
and never
gets
come
so
back.
fucking upset, Andy, when I do this shit to him. He takes it to heart so bad. It makes it even more.
Why deprive the
God.
audience of this?
Okay.
Oh, I've seen RoboCop. Saw the old one and the new one. I've seen RoboCop.
Man, that's a shame that you watched that over fucking Predator.
Yeah, yeah.
How did I miss Predator? Man, I'm gonna have to watch that.
There's more than one as well. How many do they make? 3?
6? Nah, they have like 6 of them. Predator now, maybe 7. They just released one like 2 years ago, I think.
Thank you, Lee.
Andy
See, I've
kicked
got
out
one
again.
supporter in the
Nah, fucking Andy knows we love him, man. Are you kidding me, man? It's all in good fun.
Absolutely.
I know. I've got a sense of humor, at least.
Yeah,
and you've got the best house in the
bottom of your
business.
shoe.
Yeah, you don't want to see my real house.
I'm telling you, that first time I watched you on First Floor Audio, I swear I thought that was your studio. I'm like,
I know, yeah.
this guy is on a
It
different
looks
level.
so real, right? Yeah,
Mhm.
I thought the same thing.
No,
In real life, Andy's cat runs the house, and Andy's actually broadcasting from his closet.
I've yet to come out of the closet.
That would be funny to just shut your green screen off and you're in like a little 5x5 closet.
It's not that far. No, it's it's okay. But my studio is like it's my bedroom basically. I'm not in my bedroom now. I'm in
that's
my
where I'm
room.
at.
I can see it now. The cat's standing behind Andy with a revolver. And Andy's like, "You got no opposable thumbs, you cheeky bastard! Get out of the closet!"
Oh man, you're gonna make a meme now, aren't you? You're gonna make me a meme.
Yep.
No.
Oh, like nukes and UFOs. That was great. Did you guys see that yet with Brie? Oh my god, that was hysterical.
Oh, when they were on our show, yeah.
Instead of boats and hoes, she's nukes and UFOs now.
She's
Nukes and
hoping that
UFOs.
we have a nuclear war.
Dude, I saw that last night.
I know. It's like, let's hope, because I want the aliens to come and save us. It's like,
yeah,
she's
like,
off her
"Come on,
rocker.
nukes."
She's off her rocker. She's
funny
like,
shit though.
yeah, I heard her say that. Nukes, yay, nukes. I'm like, what?
This morning,
Andy sent her new meme this morning. There she is.
Nukes and UFOs.
That's great. She's awesome, man. Love them.
Brie from not unidentified. From that one time I was abducted by aliens. Everyone go and subscribe. We need her.
Yes.
Them
Gotta get them to 1,000 already. Come on.
Before Chad does.
She says, no, it wasn't like that.
No, you were like, oh dear God, please let it rain nuclear warfare, Holocaust on
You
everybody.
literally had your
When the
fingers
UFOs
crossed
come,
like this.
Yeah, she was like,
You're like,
you know,
nukes.
Yeah.
let it happen. Let the UFOs
Let it rain. Let it rain.
Let it rain nukes down.
Carpet bomb the world so the UFOs come.
I'm going to have to just drive north until my truck runs out of gas. Just get the hell out of here. She's bringing nukes down.
Yeah, I'll just stay in the closet.
Actually, you know, it's you stay in the closet. Yeah,
Stay in the closet. Don't come out of the closet yet.
The fucking cat has 9 lives, so he should be all right.
Well, that's the first thing I'm going to eat when I run out of food.
I actually seen on TikTok this morning, they were showing, I don't know if it was real or fake, they were showing a Fox 5 broadcast this guy filmed, and, you know, things were blowing up, and there was UFOs in the sky.
Where?
It was on TikTok this morning. Somebody filmed Fox 5.
I'm a bit dubious about TikTok videos, to be honest.
He was filming his TV while it was broadcasting, which I was like, oh wow, maybe they really filmed something. It was just, you know, twinkling lights in the sky, but it was depicted as UFOs over Ukraine.
Yeah, like I say,
that'd be pretty sick.
There's so many, like, you just don't know what to believe on those.
See, Brianna knows what I'm talking about. See, she's saying, see?
She's like, see?
Well,
Nukes
Brianna
means UFOs are coming.
It's true, though.
Well,
how many times have they been over our nuclear facilities already? Shut them down. Yeah, more than once.
But here's what I was thinking, too, is I was driving home this morning thinking about this, because I'm like, well, you know, she does have a point, but how come they didn't stop us from dropping the first 2?
Well,
I don't think they're here to intervene in any way. I just think they're here to make their presence known, basically saying, like, if we were to intervene, it'd be the last fucking thing you want us to do. You know?
Will be worse than nuclear weapons, basically.
Yeah, oh yeah. Dr. Grizz says it at best. It'd be point, set, match, game over if they got involved. And I strongly believe that.
Yeah, or what we said last on the show was that they'd just come and get their popcorn and watch us annihilate ourselves, basically.
Very true.
509 says, I'll get more subs once the rest of humanity unlocks and awakens to these higher dimensions.
That's true also. A lot of people don't believe that yet. That's another problem. Do you guys believe that?
Yeah, I think the more that, because I can see it, like the more that I open up to this and I have a more open mind and accept a lot of this stuff more often, I'm getting to be less
cynical.
Like, for instance, I had no problem killing a spider before or smashing any kind of bug. And now for some reason, I have a huge issue with it. Like, I will take a spider from my house and take him outside and set him on the ground.
I do the same thing, man.
It's a Buddha. But I've said that my sister hates spiders and she's been taking them outside. I said, I've told her, though, I don't know if this is true, but house spiders are house spiders. If you let them outside, they die.
If you let them outside, they're outside spiders.
That's what I heard.
Taking them outside to die, rather.
So what happens if the bank forecloses on the spider's home, man? He's done? Just fucked if he gets a foreclosure notice?
I would have never thought of that, but that's a good point.
Come on, Andy.
Morning, Joey. How's it going, man?
Spaghetti Lee, my man.
Eddie.
I still haven't heard Spaghetti Lee play an instrument. Yeah, apparently he's very good, right?
Guitar, no? Or bass?
Guitar, I understand. I've been told he's a great musician anyway by Jamie, but I've not.
Sweet.
Doesn't he have a show on YouTube where they put their performances up also?
Oh,
or the band?
He's got a show where he talks. Yeah, he talks with some other guys about different bands, but I don't know if they actually play on.
They don't jam out on there. Oh.
If you
play no instruments well. Oh, he says well.
See, I've heard conflicting opinions.
I thought he was in a band. No.
Yeah, so I told you that I've been told he doesn't play anything. And you said, no, he's an awesome musician.
I'm mistaken. I thought he was in a rock band. I really thought he was in a band.
See what happens, Joey.
It looked like he should be in a rock band.
No, I could have swore I heard him say he was in a band.
He's more of a music fan than a musician.
That's it. I have to ban him out of here because every time he comes in here, he steals the show.
Yeah, Joey, just come on, man.
No band. All right.
No band either. No.
Right,
hair band, maybe.
I was wrong. Hair band.
Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero.
I do play guitar, drums, piano, but not well. Dude, I don't know. Every time somebody says that, they get on here and start.
They're probably a genius. Yeah.
There you go, Andy. You could start a new game now called Guitar Hero Spaghetti Lee Edition.
Yep. I did play for Kiss, but it was only for 6 months, so I'm not that good.
Yeah. But your dad, right, Anthony? He played with all the big names, right?
Oh yeah, man. Flock of Seagulls.
Whoa, Flock of Seagulls! Wow.
Prince.
Oh yeah, wasn't it Rolling Stones? No.
He played with Keith Richards at the studio. They jammed together. Eric. I mean, he's played with them all at the studio, while they were recording.
Clapton?
And when they come to the studio to record, and then Clapton sometimes he'll get in the mood to not only record his piece, but they'll need a drummer and a bass player. So the studio provide that. And my dad sat in for I don't know how many sessions with all these different artists to do to record different things.
But he has his own studio, your dad, right? Is there people come to that studio to record, like?
Yeah, in Dover, New Jersey. It was Showplace Studios. They just sold it last year, actually, when my uncle passed away.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Don't forget, my father's in his late 60s now. He's retiring. He don't want to be involved with it. He wants to retire, and just travel the world now.
Oh, cool.
Lee, I won't have you talk bad about yourself like that in here. You gotta have more faith in yourself, man. You're way better than you give yourself credit for.
First Floor Audio. Are you kidding me? You're fucking awesome, dude, man.
Yeah, dude, you are
phenomenal voice, phenomenal piano skills.
You're on a different level.
Guitar riff.
He's so humble. He doesn't.
Musicians,
that's the problem.
for the
He's
most
so
part,
humble,
have
right?
a hard
doesn't
time.
like compliments so much.
He's
very humble.
He gets embarrassed by it.
We are our own worst critics.
Yeah, that's true, Spooky. Absolutely.
I mean, same with you. You can hardly take credit for the videos and the graphics. I mean, but it's true art that you're creating. So that's why when people see it, they should really appreciate it.
Yeah. Everyone, come on, appreciate me.
This is what I love about this community, because we're sitting here talking about music, and then Randall Hill says, "I died 3 times, and I've seen the throne of God." So yeah.
Whoa. A band.
Did you sit on the throne of God, man?
It's a great band, Throne of God. I've seen them a few times.
That would be a sick name for a band, Throne of God.
Yeah.
Throne of God.
You know, I died when I was 19. I had a motorcycle accident. And my heart stopped for well over 2.5 minutes. And
whoa.
I woke up in the ambulance being defibrillated. And I went to like another place. Like I was in this.
That doesn't sound familiar.
I was in this big open field. Oh, you too? Really? You had an NDE?
I was just younger, but I don't want to interrupt you. Please go ahead.
I was in this big open field. The sky was like a beautiful pink orange color, almost like when the sunset or pre-dawn, when it's still that blue and pink beautiful colors in the sky. And I noticed out in the distance a distorted image walking toward me. And when the man got close, I always say, you know, curly black hair and a mustache. And he had asked me, do I want to go home? And I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about, because I didn't know where I was. I kept asking, where's my motorcycle? Because the bike got thrown so far. It was a brand new bike, and I was looking for the bike in the tall grass. And he had asked again, do you want to go home? And I said, of course I want to go home, but I want to find the bike first. And I always say the encounter is that he went to punch me in the chest, but when his hand made contact with my chest, I woke up in the ambulance being defibrillated. And I bit my tongue off, broke my back, knocked my teeth out. It was a really bad accident. And a couple months later, I'm home talking to my mom, and I'm describing the person to her. And she wanted to go through some family photos. And she ended up showing me a photo of my godfather. And that's the man who hit me in my chest, my godfather, Michael. He died when I was 9 months old in a tow truck accident on Staten Island. And the only way I could describe my encounter with him, I don't have any memory. No, I'm a newborn baby in that picture. I'm like 8 months old, and that's the last time I seen him. So I have no memory of him anywhere. I never seen a picture of him till my mom pulled that one photo out, and it's like all ripped and everything was like stuck to another picture. And that's the man that hit me in my chest and asked me if I wanted to go home. Now I keep it on my desk as a reminder, like, because I feel he's my guardian angel.
Tony, have you ever told this before on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The first time I've heard you say it, it's an incredible story, man. Thank you.
Yeah, I've never heard that before.
Thank you for letting me share. Appreciate it, man.
Absolutely, man. So do you think that that experience, I think I know the answer. Do you think that that's what opened you up to this, you know, what some people call the unseen, the things that, you know, or that people say we can't prove, but, you know.
After that experience happened, all kinds of weird things started happening as I was getting better. I started hearing family members that died, hearing them call my name in my ear when I would just be going to lay down. I would hear my name being called, and I thought I was going nuts for a little while. And
that's
then
what people tell us.
the shadow people started. Right. I started seeing a lot of shadow people.
Yeah.
Then I actually started seeing like ghosts, like actual ghost beings from time to time. I would be out. I used to work out. I used to run to the gym in the morning and past the cemetery. I would be jogging to the gym. And one time I saw somebody walk right through the steel gate into the cemetery. It was like 8 o'clock at night. I'm jogging home. I saw somebody walk right through the fence, and just shit, all kinds of crazy shit like that started happening. So I started filming it, and to prove that it was real. And then, but I had a UFO encounter when I was 13, dirt bike riding in the woods. And I had stopped around 12 o'clock in the afternoon to get gas. I was filling the bike up, chilling out, drinking water. And what do you call it? A triangular UFO flew very softly into the woods. And it stopped maybe about 80 feet before me. And it was just hovering there in the sky. And I remember like leaning on my bike, just sitting there staring up at this thing. The bottom of it looked like a plate of black, almost transparent glass. And as it was coming, you can actually see the trees and everything else reflecting in the bottom of this craft. And as it was sitting over me, another one flew from right over to the left side and sat right next to it. Next thing I know, I lost over 5 hours. My parents, my mom, my dad, my sister, they were all in the woods looking for me. They thought I had another, a motorcycle accident in the woods. They thought something had happened. And my parents were like, we're looking for you for over 5 fucking hours in here. My dad was like, when I whistle, you come over, I'll cut that motorcycle in half. And I'm like, Dad, I've been sitting here on my bike the whole time. Time. When I came to, it was like later than 5 o'clock in the evening when I came to.
But they couldn't find you, right?
Couldn't find me.
Yeah.
But I had, I don't remember being on board anything. I just remember looking up at the craft. It was like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And next thing I know, the sun's going down. It's like a little after 5.
You say you don't remember being on board or anything. You don't remember what happened during those 5 hours, right?
No, not at all.
Have you ever had any kind of hypnotherapy or regression on that?
Yeah,
no.
I was going to say you should have some regression therapy.
No, I don't know anybody trustworthy enough to go digging around in my brain. Not that I wouldn't do it.
Well, nobody would know your brain better than you, so I'm sure you've had a lot of time to process everything that happened.
Oh yeah.
And I was just curious if you had any memories, because I also have the same type of thing where, sometimes I've told Chad before, I feel guilty that when I hear, people tell these horrible stories of things that happened to them on board a craft or on, laying on a table, I don't have any of those memories, and you almost feel guilty that you don't remember that,
But it's true. But the reason I started really, because I've been involved, watching UFO documentaries and everything since that happened. That was in 1993 that happened, so a long time ago. And since then, I've been very, very involved. And I started with my own camera and everything, going out filming. Probably when I was about 15, 16, I started. And I hooked up with a guy, I became my best friend, John Ciafalo from Staten Island, who was abducted. It was a big, big case from upstate New York. We became very good friends. And we would go film every Wednesday night. And then Saturday, we would invite everybody back to his house to watch what we filmed. And that went on for years. But as I got older, the more I've done that, I almost feel, I get a feeling when it's like time to go out and film sometimes, like you got to get your camera, you got to go right now, something's going to happen. I almost feel like I'm being...
That happened to me yesterday.
Called somewhat. I almost feel like my ears start ringing and I'm like, I have to go outside. And I'll go outside and be filming for about, 10, 12 minutes and then boom, something amazing is over me, Do
you film spooky? Do you go out?
I do not. It's something that I've never felt comfortable. Well, I have done it before, of course, because I wanted to satisfy people that were so curious and that, needed to know more. But for me, I actually don't feel comfortable doing that. As I've said before on here, that I consider what happens with me to be more of a spiritual nature. And
I don't know what you were going to tell us, what experience you did have.
Are you
okay to talk about that?
Yeah, it's something that I've promised Chad that I would give my full story sometime on his podcast first.
Okay.
So I do the short story. It was that I was 7 years old. I had a complication from a surgery. I was hemorrhaging massive amounts of blood. And on the way to the hospital, I saw light beings over my dad. My dad was trying to hold my tongue down to keep me from swallowing it. Back over his head, I saw the light beings. Then once when I was in the when I was back in the hospital recovering, same thing, light beings. So I've had my whole life, and this is when I was 7. Yeah. So my whole life, much similar to Anthony.
I've seen them recovering too in the hospital from my motorcycle accident.
Yeah, these are for me, and that's why I say when I talk about, my experiences, these are very, very personal and spiritual things that happen.
Sure.
So I do not really feel. I've never really thought that it was almost like exploiting what's happening with me and my personal situation. So to put it out on the internet, I can't do that. Talking about it has taken me 30 years.
So they're not meant to be seen by the likes of us. Is that what you're saying? They're more of a private thing?
I'm someone that spends I'm lucky to live the type of lifestyle to where I can spend a lot of time meditating. Okay. So I'm
Me too.
in and out of meditation throughout the day, really.
And do you see them? Do you see them when you're meditating or anything? Have you seen these light beings? Do you see them regularly? Yeah.
I bet you link right into them when you're in deep meditation. I do that all day myself, Spooky.
Yeah.
I almost feel like I'm talking to myself right now.
Yeah, and that's why
really?
this is definitely not my interview, but the reason why I feel like it's so appropriate to talk about it is because I identify so much with what Anthony's saying.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll give you an example. Yesterday, a friend of mine who is an experiencer and is seeing orbs regularly. And he does take pictures and videos, but we were talking on the messenger, and we were getting into very, very serious, deep conversations about paradigm shifts and a lot of things of esoteric nature. And I felt this incredible energy as we were sharing. Oh, and he showed me a photo that he had taken the night before of an incredible craft. But we believed it to be a living being flying in the air. Mm-hmm. And this picture is incredible once we flipped it and enhanced it. I mean, I showed it to my son and he said, "That's an angel."
Very possible.
But so yesterday I was in this conversation with my friend and I felt this incredible energy and I knew that I needed to go outside. It was drawing me outside. So as soon as I opened my door right here to go to the garden, I look right up in the sky, and because there's a spot where I always there's palm trees, and it's on the hill above my house. It's beautiful. So I use that area to focus when I'm going into meditation a lot, especially if I want to make contact. But it wasn't. As soon as I opened the door, man, it was a tic-tac style, what people would classify, I think, a tic-tac style craft in the sky, right close to where not close to where the palm trees are, obviously way farther away, but that was the area it was in. So this thing was there for probably, a few seconds, and it was almost as if I had this feeling like it was, it definitely wanted me to see, but as soon as it gave me the idea that, now you see.
Yeah,
that was what came in my mind. Now you see, and then the craft goes like a little quick jerk this way, and then
wow.
And then I was like, okay, well, so I ran over to the other side of my neighbor's house on the other side because there's trees, and I wanted to see if it was still maybe possibly hovering somewhere over the other side. It was long gone. But come back inside the house, and I get I'm with my buddy, and I said, man, you can't believe that was crazy energy. Another thing I didn't say was, when I went outside and opened the door right here, the energies, it was fractal frequencies that were going off in the sky in my head. It was wild.
Your head was ringing?
You know what? My head was not ringing, but I was it was
could
like
the energy with a knife?
It was like I was in meditation, but I really had not really started yet. It was, I don't know how to explain it, man. It's really hard to explain this stuff, but it was wild. And so I feel like that connection had something to do with my conversation with my buddy who's experiencing like crazy over on the other side of the country. He lives in the Carolina areas.
Spooky, did that happen around 7 our time? About 4 your time?
That would be 4 my time. No, this was early and yesterday morning, like around probably. I'd say probably about 11 Pacific a.m.
Wouldn't that be crazy if a bunch of people in the chat all started saying, "I had the same thing happen," and everybody collaborated at the same times?
I'm sorry. When was it exactly?
About 11 a.m. thereabouts.
Yeah, for me, it was 11 a.m. yesterday, and that was the craziest
Yesterday.
thing too, because usually I do not see craft during the daytime. So that was there. You go. I didn't even realize that part. That was one of the things that blew my mind too. Is that I usually only see, I would
whatever you want to call it, craft,
when I'm in meditation, right?
Yeah.
So for me not to be have been involved in meditation for a number of minutes and almost 30 minutes or so, I was surprised when I opened that door, and that's one of the things that really surprised me.
Do you think you were the only one that would have seen it? It was specifically for you to see.
That's the way I understand it. Yeah.
Because that's how I feel a lot of the time. Like it's meant for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
I go out on my beach over here, and a lot of times in the summer, it's private, so the houses that are on the beach, out there in the summertime. And I remember being out there on 4th of July, and there were so many people at the other end of the beach, and I had this amazing encounter, and I'm shining the laser light on it, and I'm circling the thing, and I mean, these people are like 20 yards away from me. And I'm yelling. I'm like, are you guys seeing this? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? And they're like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? And I'm filming it. I got it on film, but these people.
Yeah, I've done that here too at the house. See, I try to get my name. Oh my God, so embarrassing.
They think I'm nuts on my blog, probably.
Yeah, my next door neighbor. I said, hey man, do you see, are you checking out what's going on in the sky? This was like a couple of years ago. And he's like, no, man. He goes, I haven't seen anything. And so I felt so crazy. I went over and knocked on his door. I said, hey man, we were talking earlier, but I can show you right now. And I don't think he really wanted to see it. So he said, no, I'm busy.
Some people are closed-minded to it, man.
They don't want to believe.
Well, I mean, in fairness, I think a lot of us are born closed-minded, and it takes us a while to get out of it, right?
Oh, absolutely, man.
It's a consciousness opening.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
brilliant. And so, Tony, I saw some video of you out at the beach that you had taken recently, but I don't know if you had any video that you brought with you, or
I have
any.
I have.
Oh yeah.
Which video were you talking about?
It must have been on Facebook, and you were out at the beach, and
Oh yeah, just filming.
Yeah.
I go out there. I try to go out there every day. Andy, you should have some footage. I don't know how.
Yeah, it's your footage, but I
yeah. Can you show it on here?
Yeah, I can share it, can't I?
Yeah, you can share the screen.
That's all right with you guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll show you something.
That'd be awesome.
Let's see which one. Do you want the orange light thing that looks like a rocket, which I think is a rocket, but
it's not a rocket. Have you ever seen that?
I know it's not. And also, you said that you could only see it when you filmed it. You couldn't see it.
So I was on the beach here behind my house, and I had my night vision, and I filmed this orange circular craft with a tail on it, and it's just sitting there in the clouds on an angle. And below it, you'll have to pay attention. There's all these little twinkling orbs. And it sat there for a while. And when I took the camera away from my eye, nothing was there at all. And I put the camera back, it's there. Take it away, it's gone. So it could not be seen with the naked eye. I had two cameras with me. I had the night vision Psionics, and I had my Canon with me. The Canon wasn't picking it up, but only the night vision was picking it up.
Yeah.
And I couldn't make heads or tail of what I was looking at. Now, 2 hours prior in Florida, SpaceX had a launch, but I'm in New York. A, there's no way of seeing that even when it went up. But B, it was 2 hours time difference. So, and then this thing just slowly vanished out into the ether. But yeah, Andy, you could show that. And yeah, look, I normally curse like a truck driver. And this is one of those videos where I use my PG-13 voice, so I can send it out. So, but yeah, you could show it.
Okay, yeah, and actually, there is a plane that flies.
Yeah, there's a plane that flies before it, but you'll see the craft right away.
All right, I'll show it now.
All right, man. I don't know what we got in the sky here. Wow, what is that over Staten Island?
Oh, that is awesome,
low
man.
Battery. Yeah.
Low battery.
I'm going to just keep plugging away. That's my PG-13 voice.
I love your commentary.
What is going on there?
What so you can see it just broke.
Going on? You can
The
see it
moon
just
is
broke the
here.
clouds.
I don't know what that is, man.
You see the twinkling lights below it every now and then?
Oh my God, what is this?
Oh yeah, right there. There's one.
Yep.
We are
Oh, yeah.
live over Staten Island, New York, friends.
Oh, right there. Yeah, I keep seeing little
my
twinkles.
God, this is
They're
not
all
seen
over.
with the naked eye. I don't know what
Oh,
that
they're all
is.
over the place.
As you can see, that is the moon.
Can you see those?
This
then?
is no effect.
Did you see
there
those
it is
then?
up
I
in
can
the
see
sky.
the twinkling lights with my own eyes when I take the camera away, but not the orange craft.
What?
Whoa. What?
What the hell is this? Oh, I'm zoomed in all the way. This is illuminating the entire sky, ladies and gentlemen. It is illuminating the entire sky.
I was in absolute shock.
Let me get
Man,
a
I love your
laser on
commentary.
this for you.
You say it's illuminating the sky, but only
Through the night
camera,
vision.
right?
Right
Through the night
here.
vision, yeah.
Whoever it
I
is,
do
they're
not
like,
know what
I'm getting
that
lasered.
is.
I'm getting lasered.
It starts to fade away after I
What?
laser it a couple times.
I do not know what this anomaly is.
After I laser it, it got really bright
Unbelievable.
like that.
It is just
and then
there.
it starts to go away.
I did my CE5
That is so
protocols.
cool, man.
Oh my goodness gracious. I'm going to just pull back here real quick. As you
Down
can
that
see, I'm over
coastline
the
is
ocean line.
Fort Earl, New Jersey.
And that is about
Naval Station. It's over.
a couple hundred feet in the atmosphere. I don't know what we got going on there.
That's another thing Anthony and I have in common. We both live right by the beach.
I'm gonna.
Yeah,
My
I seen your
battery is
video
gonna
before when
die.
you were
It's
filming by the
dying.
stairs
I
by the
lost
beach.
the object.
There it goes.
Yep.
It's gone.
My God, I'm gonna change batteries and see. Oh,
Right, that's it.
I love
Pretty
it,
sick,
man.
no?
Yeah. Yeah, and you said there was a launch, but there's no way that could have been a launch because it's...
Well, the launch was like two hours and 20-something minutes prior. But
Yeah,
down
so-
Cape Canaveral. I'm in New York
Yeah,
City.
it's not a
Yeah,
Portland
the only
launch
reason
either.
I said it was a rocket or think it's a rocket, simply because of how it gradually disappears. It just looks
Yeah, but
similar to how a rocket would.
Yeah, that's it.
perform.
But I've seen rocket launches because I went to college in Florida, and I've actually seen them. I mean, it's nonstop, shooting straight up, bright
Right.
smoke, contrail, different stages. That had none of that.
Mm.
You know?
Man, that is
We need
unreal.
to get the other spooky in here to debunk it.
Yeah, I
No.
think we showed it.
She
to
was
them.
with us the other night, and
Yeah,
she
she-
mouth agape. She couldn't believe what
Yeah,
she
I
was
saw
seeing.
We
that.
took some
Yeah,
details down.
she's really good at it.
I think to do some further investigation. I think weather info.
It's moving
Tony,
very
do you
weird
think
in
that has
comparison.
anything to do, I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was just reading that comment. Tupacabra said it's moving very weird in comparison to the clouds behind it. I
Mhm.
have to agree with that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
But what do
no
you think, Tony?
sound.
Do you think that living by the ocean, the both of us, what do you think that has to do with the number of sightings that we see?
Well, let me tell you how weird things work. I've been wanting to live by the ocean for the longest time. In New
You mean
Jersey,
this is new?
I just moved into this house.
Yeah, but this is also a new area close to the beach.
Oh yeah. I live on an island, but I was more
Oh, yeah.
inland on the island prior to this.
Oh, gotcha.
And then my father-in-law moved to Florida, bought a new house to retire, and he asked my wife and I if we want to buy this house because the properties on the private beach are like, grandfathered into the family, so to speak.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh my God, we're gonna get I'll take the beach house. I need a lot of work, but I was like, I'll take the beach house.
Yeah.
So I wanted a beach house so bad, but every time we were looking, they were like over $1 million. They were like insane.
Mhm.
So when
Oh,
this
sure.
fell into our lap, I jumped all over it.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I wanted to be next to the water because I feel that being next to the water, you're more connected with nature and the flow of natural things. And that's just how, I think.
Same.
And I think your experience is so much better while you're by water because I think water and wood record things like timeline events. I think they're recorded somehow in the water or in the wood. I mean, that's a going theory by science. And I just happen to feel when you're close to that, you're more in tune with nature, you're more calm and relaxed when you're trying to meditate and bring something in. And I love being here. I love being close to the water. And I actually seen a USO for the first time in my life while I was out here. I seen a big teal ball in the water just going. like out deep in from the shoreline, like out deep into the as far till I couldn't see no more.
A
the
ball?
First time, a ball, yeah, maybe like I don't know, 8 or 9 feet in diameter.
Was it?
Like
Oh,
was
I've
it
never been able to experience that. Wow, that's awesome.
Me neither. And I've never had anybody on the show talk about
never
a
seen
USO.
anything like that before. That was just a couple days ago too.
Could you tell us how it ended? How
it was in the water. It didn't come from the sky and go into the water.
No, you didn't film it though. No.
What's that?
You don't have any footage.
Camera didn't pick it up. I do have footage of me filming the ocean, but the camera didn't pick anything up.
Ooh, it's too bad. You could see that with some kind of filter or something.
I was out on the beach with the psionics, and I'm filming the ocean, but the water looks black with the night vision, and you just got the moonlight tail on the shoreline, like from the moon, and you just hear me filming, going, "What the fuck is that? What is that?" And I'm like running all these things in my head. I'm like, is that bioluminescence? Maybe I'm saying in my head, could it be, or could it be like I don't know, like a submarine's out there and it's a flotation of the? I had all these different running here. Somebody fucking around with a submarine drone type thing, but it was so bright, and it took off in the water so quickly and just kept going in the same direction until it was absolutely gone. And that was the first time I ever seen anything like that. Now I can't, I'm saying,
hey guys,
hey, what's up, man?
Enzo suggesting could it have been a mooring ball?
A who?
A mooring ball.
Mooring ball.
I don't know what that is.
Me neither.
It's like a buoy, like you have in the water.
Oh no, the buoys out here are above the water, and they're like real tall. They're almost like those round traffic cone type things, that sit above water. I don't know what it was.
I'm hearing myself twice.
I just say USO because it was unidentified and it was submerged. I'm not saying it was extraterrestrial or anything. Could have been some kind of bioluminescent school of fish.
I can see that.
I don't know. You know what I mean?
I can see that. No, I agree with you. Like it could be anything, right?
Yeah, it could be anything.
But before you find out exactly what it was, it could be this or that, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's the ocean. I mean, there's
so much
you never seen
weird
before.
shit going down down in the depths of the ocean. There's a lot.
Oh my god, the ocean is more. Yeah, that's more of an alien grounds than.
Yeah,
like we don't really know.
We don't know anything about
3% or something.
No, we know more about the moon than we do about this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was about to say that. Thanks for
odd about that encounter. The tide was like low tide, like I never seen before. It was out. The tide was out like 40, 50 feet past where it's normally out. Like I seen, like in other words, there's all rocks and everything when you first go in the water for like 10, 15 feet. Then it's sand. So when the tide went out, you saw all the rocks. But then for like another 40, 50 feet, you saw the sand to the point it dipped off and made that, steep embankment down. Like I've never seen that before all the years I'm coming to this beach. Never.
Yeah, I can see that.
So it was odd all around, but wild to see. Very cool to see.
Yeah, how's it going, guys?
It's going good, Steve.
How are you, Steve?
Yeah.
Well, good.
I haven't seen you since New Year's or something like that.
Yeah, I know it's been a bit.
Just recovering. He's just recovered.
I'm recovering from. Yeah, I can't even make up a story.
It's taken a few months.
I got eaten by a shark. Half. They had to reconstruct my body.
Finally had enough of it.
Wow,
that's a good story, eh?
Yeah, Anthony, it could have been Steve you saw.
It could have been the other half of your body going up and down in the water. Did you have a flashlight tied to your waist, man?
Yes, I did. But dude, that's crazy. Are you psychic?
It was Steve. See, man,
were you there?
The good half of him was bobbing up and down.
He was there filming it.
I was there. I was filming your shark attack, man.
The shit. Why did you save me? Like
I'm afraid of sharks, dude.
You asshole. Can you imagine your buddy's like getting eaten by a shark and you're like, dude, I can't. I'm afraid of fish.
Around the way, man. I'm right
I'm
here.
too busy filming for YouTube. No.
I would, but sharks terrify me. I'm gonna have nightmares.
Dude, you know how many people we got in the chat right now, man? I ain't coming to.
I have no idea.
No, I'm talking about me filming while you're getting eaten.
Yeah, it's too busy filming for YouTube.
Dude, you're funny, man.
Get your priorities right.
You are straight up funny. That's hilarious.
Oh, this is crazy. Enzo says Louis C.K. has a story of seeing a mooring ball near the Statue of Liberty. He thought it was a submarine and called the Coast Guard, and they made fun of him.
No shit. For real?
That's actually funny.
What was CK doing there, I wonder?
Why were you there?
That's the suspicious part.
Yeah. What was he up to? But,
hey, anyways, nice to see all you guys. Like, I'm glad to get in here.
Of course,
Nice
dude.
to
Good to
meet you,
see you
Steve.
too, man.
Yeah.
Nice to see you, man. Nice to have
You
you.
guys are all awesome. I love
Thank
all
you,
you.
brother, man.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, man.
What's your story, Steve? Have you,
My story.
Have you got like a show, or you just hang about?
Experience
I've been
there.
on some shows. I don't. My story.
No, you don't have to tell me.
It's not a story, but like,
curious.
I'm a Canadian.
Oh well, there you go.
Oh, that says
nice
enough.
to meet
No.
you. Bye.
Yeah, bye. Yeah.
That's all we need to know.
He's just gonna start saying
You guys
sorry.
are funny.
Oh, sorry.
sorry to hear that.
Sorry.
Sorry, I
Yeah,
got it.
sorry. Even after I shoot you, like,
right.
the lethal
Yeah.
kill, I'll still say
Okay.
it. Sorry,
Yeah.
dude.
Sorry
No
about
wonder I
that,
haven't
bud.
met you before.
You know, oh, God bless your soul. You know. Give you a proper burial. You know.
I'm gonna call you Sharknado from now on. I think.
No, but seriously though, no, I don't know what to tell you. My story. I've had some experiences, but like
Oh.
I'm not gonna get deep into that right now.
Yeah,
that's
man.
cool.
Just cool to have you on here and join
Yeah,
the
man.
conversation, man.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just chill out and you can do your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just add in whenever.
Well, that video the video that you played, Andy, from Anthony's beach experience was amazing. Were there any more of Anthony's favorites that he'd like to show us?
I've got more. Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to
nice.
watch more of those. Those are cool. Plus, the commentary just adds so much to it.
Go
Well,
ahead,
this one-
Andy. Play on.
This one is very hard to see, but I love it. But
Your microphone
I've
is.
I've tried to enhance
Oh, there
it,
you
but
go.
it's not great. But here we go.
That sounds better.
You have to look very closely. Maybe.
Which one? You can't see that, Andy.
No, there. You see, and it flies through the clouds.
Yeah, just a.
I know it looks quite bad with my enhancement. I've got
You should have kept it the way it was. It was better, man. They
Well,
can't see that.
I've got that, so just bear with me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get it. Just give me
Before you play the other one, let me
I love
explain
their
to them
banter.
what
They're
happened.
so cool
Me
together.
too, man. This is
We
awesome.
need to start fighting.
We should.
We need to start bickering.
Oh, I've got the one.
You wanna
keyed up.
wrestle?
Wait,
What
hang
happened?
on a second, Andy. So,
What the hell's wrong with you, man?
summertime,
I'm just kidding.
I'm sitting on my beach chair, filming in my yard, and the chair breaks. And as I'm falling back, I still got the night vision to my eye, and I pick this object up as I'm like falling backwards, and I hold myself there with the broken chair right backwards, and I catch this. And but Andy's gonna show you the
right.
unblown up
You want me to show
version. Yeah, because it's hard to see to begin with.
Have you finished already?
Yeah, it's a big cigar-shaped object with no lights on it.
All right, here we go.
Oh wait.
That's your chair breaking.
Holy shit.
There it
Look
is.
at that object going through the clouds there.
You see it? It's still quite
Yeah,
small,
I see it.
That
hard to
is
see.
big. I'm staying on it. Look
Yeah,
at
no
that.
good, Andy. No
Yeah.
good. No. Take it off.
Oh my god.
Kill it, Andy. It's no good.
Yeah, it's hard to see
That
that
What is
one.
that?
It's no good, Andy. It's too distorted. You can't see it, man, on here.
See,
Yeah.
I think
Oh my
the
God.
only problem with that is it could be an orb.
No, it's not an orb, man.
No, it's quite a
You
long
can't see
shape.
it. It's a really long cigar-shaped craft, but unfortunately,
You think
I
so?
didn't get it on. Yeah, no, I know so. If you look at it from like on the phone,
Okay.
as a small,
I could take that. Yeah, I could take that.
Yeah,
I could send it to Spooky and he could share it with you so
It
you can
doesn't work-
see it
it
how I
doesn't
got
look
it. The
doesn't look
computer's
good on.
not doing
on-
any justice.
Oh, that was just a screenshot of what I could find. I had to
Mhm.
zoom in.
Oh,
to
that's the
see it,
old
but-
one. Okay.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I like looking at these, especially when we all have our own idea about it, right?
Just pull
Mhm.
up. With,
It's
with
good to
the
have like a
computer.
group of minds
Well,
all
Yeah.
look at it together
Pull
and
up to
have their
3.
own opinion. Like
hang
I
on,
think
yeah.
that's crucial.
I've got another one here. Let's have a look at this one.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Ooh, you can see that one. What in
Got
the
three.
world?
There's 3 of them.
All 3 together like that.
Mm-hmm. See if I find out.
It's always 3, man.
Is that Venus?
Weird, right? Yes.
Is it? Yeah, because Venus is the brightest one, right?
Yeah, that one's.
Venus creeps me out. I'm
It
not
does,
gonna
man.
lie. Because it has all kinds
What
of
a
colors.
night.
Anyway,
What a
we'll
night.
talk about that at a different day.
So as you see there, you can see there's like 3. I'm zooming
Together.
on my computer, but you can't.
Pull the
see
one
it.
up that makes the triangle that I hit it with the laser and they start to move.
Yeah. Hang on. Let me just remove that, and I'll bring the. Well, the one that is in the clouds. Yeah. That.
You know,
that
Andy, the
still
one with
shot
the
that we're
gray-
looking at now.
I got
The
it.
still
I
shot
got it.
we're looking at now.
Yes.
Is that the 3 all together?
Yes.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. That's serious.
That is so cool.
Look,
Yeah.
because
Oh, wait,
you
here's
got
one.
a still
Look
shot
at
of
the
them all together.
size.
That's
No, not
fucked up,
Andy.
dude.
Of this
Okay,
triangle.
I'm gonna look at this.
in
Well,
the
now that
sky.
is weird, too. What the hell?
Oh my God, y'all. Do you see it?
Dude, even if it is a weather anomaly, why isn't it filling in when the clouds move?
Exactly.
Holy.
The other clouds are moving. How come that's not
Shimoli.
filling in?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's
That is
a tricky
no
one. This is the one
natural
that
formation.
Harry Spooky took notes of because he's a weather. She's a
Are
weather.
you kidding
person,
me
so-
right now?
Yeah, but that is way too dead on the nose. It's like,
It
here,
is.
this is the direction you should be looking.
Yeah.
It is.
Look at this triangle.
And it's
It's the end-
total
the bit at the end
triangle.
with
I
the
was
confusion.
noticing
And
that too.
I actually
That's
heard
really fucked
something
up.
humming while I was watching, like a low hum.
Yeah.
But I have to say it was wintertime, and it could have been like the people's central
hear
heat
that?
I was hearing from a distance. Not heat, the air conditioning.
Oh, okay.
Summertime, and I could maybe the air condition, like the central unit, making
Yeah.
that noise. You know, it could have been that.
Like a hum.
Like an electricity hum?
Playing
Yeah, like
overhead
a-
to the right. So like 3
that
o'clock.
kind of noise.
Damn, dude,
What
that is
the
crazy looking. How did it point itself out to you? Did you just look up and saw it?
Yeah, yeah. I heard
Nice.
the noise first.
That
like
is
the
a huge
humming noise. And then I was
triangle
looking all around the sky, and then
hiding
I
out.
seen it.
in the cloud line.
And it's still a triangle, even though the clouds are moving.
Yep.
That's crazy. Wow.
Andy, I want you to show the one, the 3 dots that I put the laser pointer on. The top dot comes down to the other dot.
I'll see if I can find it. Hang on.
You got it. You showed it the other night.
Who's Kathy, by the way? Never heard of Kathy Splash? No, anyone know who that is?
Your alter ego?
Kathy Splash? I've heard of this Kathy Splash, but I've never had Kathy in my chat room before.
Haven't you? Are you sure?
I think so.
Sorry, I'm moving on. No. You should no. There's an ongoing thing about they think I'm Kathy Splash.
Yeah, I heard that a couple days ago.
And I'm not confirming or denying.
Well, if you're not denying.
But I'm not confirming.
Don't be
Yeah.
cheeky,
Englishman.
you bastard.
Now, I don't know if this is the one. I'm just going to choose it and to see if that's right because we have a few of them.
The video's fantastic,
no,
Tony.
that's one we've seen already, right?
Oh, yeah,
Got
we've already
3.
seen that one.
Wake up,
Right.
Andy.
I like that, though.
Hey.
With the 3 together.
How about this one?
Andy has long, wet hair, says Jamie.
I do.
There it is.
Nope. But you could show that one.
Whoa.
That's just an orb. I filmed that orb, and it's just all different
That
lights
is huge.
rotating in it.
I've never seen one that actually changes colors like that.
Beautiful.
But it wouldn't the color change just
Come
be
on,
something to do with
big guy,
the
come back this
atmosphere
way.
But
and the camera?
the night
Look at
vision
the
would give you
size
like
of
a
that
yellow
UFO.
green tint. This is
It's going
blue and red
east.
swirling color.
Whoa.
The night vision just enhancing it a bit.
Wow. Look at the color combination on that.
Man, you see some cool stuff.
stunning.
That's pretty big too, man.
Huh.
Wow.
Crazy. Do you get the feeling like Bledsoe does when you're just sitting on your couch and all of a sudden you're like, they're here? You
Absolutely. I say it all the
Really?
time,
The
man.
clouds.
Yep.
Cool.
Stunning.
Cassie,
Look at that.
that's Anthony filming.
Yeah.
I'm
He's
not
filming.
even kidding.
It's normally effing and blinding.
That's my porno voice. We did my PG-13 voice. This is my porno voice.
5,000.
Yeah, baby. Look at that bowl floating in the sky.
3,500, maybe less feet.
Oh, you have a rangefinder too?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Rangefinder,
It's
satellite
all
tracking
going on,
software.
All right, I'm coming over this weekend.
I have FLIR,
Come on, this is
night vision,
amazing.
everything. Yeah, come anytime, man. Got
That's
plenty
awesome.
of
Does it
room.
stop here, Anthony? Does it
Yes,
actually
it
stop?
stopped dead in the sky.
Man. This stops?
Yeah,
it
it
stopped
stopped.
dead in the sky.
Right now it's not
It just
moving.
stopped.
Not
Not
moving.
moving now.
Right there. I mean, it is not moving
Dude. Come on.
at all.
Nothing does that.
That's what I'm trying to tell everybody.
It's not moving.
Nope.
And it's still changing colors.
Yep.
Alright, let's just get to do something in our head.
Now I'm trying to make contact with it through my mind.
Can you please come down lower?
This is unbelievable.
Tony,
So
this is
cool.
where you are way different. You're so willing and generous
Yeah.
to share your experiences, man. I admire that.
People need to
Kind of
see this stuff,
inspiring,
man.
to be honest.
Look at the colors changing now. The red coming in now.
It stopped right there. This is crazy.
Drones do that, Campbell saying.
Of course drones do that, but it's not a drone, man. You see any FAA lights
Go
on it?
ahead, I'm Taiwu. Take off.
Yeah, and like drones are only allowed to go up to 400 feet.
That's
And
way high. That's in the thousands. That was like 3,800 feet up.
That fucking
you have to have a
thing
special
came from
license to go
over
higher
there
than 400. My drone won't even go higher than a certain
to here,
height without me filing a license for it.
and then just parked his ass right there. Unbelievable.
No, is it moving again now?
Now it's going again, yeah.
Amazing, I tell you, it's amazing.
Which direction is it going now?
I had so much incredible
Went
footage
west to east.
on the new Psionics tonight, but I got so excited that
Here's-
it came.
Here's the other thing about a drone too: is you'd be able to watch it fly back to its original location and land and like come down.
Oh yeah.
So
This went
nothing
on for
saved.
God knows how long. I filmed that for probably a long time.
Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
Why'd you
I
say you're an
had
idiot?
the
You lost it.
Because it was the first night that I had the psionics,
Yeah.
and
God.
prior to that, I filmed like 5 of them together in a group, flying in a V formation. And I didn't know how to save the footage on the camera yet,
Yeah.
and I deleted it instead of saving it.
Hundreds.
And this is like 6 hours later, I captured this.
Okay.
And I got stuff.
All right, Andy, go to the next one because this goes on for
I
forever.
don't realize how many hundreds of hours.
Oh, okay.
It's like an hour long of me just filming the same thing.
Champ, are you talking about Oscoda, Michigan, or is there another Oscoda I'm not sure of, or I'm not aware of?
Not sure which one.
Andy,
Okay.
for the like 9th time you showed it the other night when the girls were on. It's 3 of them flying. You kept saying it's birds 100 times ducks. You were kidding around that it's ducks.
Oh yeah, I think. Oh no, hang on. Because they all look the bloody same. Hang on a second.
I've
I
done this
didn't- I-
before for Josh, and it's not easy.
He only had 3 videos. I don't know where he's finding all of them now. Would you go on my channel and start pulling them all out? I'm prepared. I was prepared for like 3 videos we showed last night. He's got like fucking 800 on there now.
Andy, you need to pick up your last check in human resources on your way out.
I think I will. He's not even paying me, for God's sake.
Unbelievable. This is what a
I just
combo.
sent you a fucking 2-foot long dildo. You're not happy? Fucking guy.
Evidently not. It's not big enough. But okay, here we go. Right. Listen, you find
You guys are something else.
I love
What's
Andy,
this
man.
one?
It's like my brother.
There you go.
Classic.
There
man.
you go.
Unreal.
Oh, more drones again. Look at this. I'm kidding with you, champ. Wow, that's
Keep
cool
saying
too.
ducks, but no one believes me.
Well, I don't know how there would be ducks flying when it's 16 degrees outside.
They got feathers.
They've got feathers.
Oh my god, this is hilarious.
Quack, quack, motherfucker.
You've never seen a fucking duck before. What's the matter, Cheese?
Fucking guy over here.
Man, this guy's gonna have a heart attack one of these days. He's always shouting at me. What can I say?
Oh my
But I love him. I love him.
Oh my
Say
god.
duck one more fucking time. I'm gonna hit you with a pipe wrench.
Let me hear the word duck come out of your mouth one more time. Cocksucker.
All right, so would you like me to play that again? And I won't say duck. Oh, shit.
You guys are something else.
There you go. There we go.
Oh,
I'm sure you say, look at that duck. You did say it at the beginning. Listen, hang on, I'll rewind it.
Look at that lot.
Oh, no. It sounded like duck.
Unreal.
I like the way it moves, I have to say. And that one that just dives down.
now look, I can't confirm or deny if I'm not a specialist on bird migration or anything, but
I am.
It's
Especially on duck.
Bird migration.
I'm recalling that
All those
secret-
geese flying south for the winter.
I'm calling Amazon now. I'm getting back that 2-foot dildo. I'm getting you a stripper.
Too late. They're going to have to come
I'm
and pull it
sending
out
you a
themselves.
fucking arm, a big rubber arm.
Oh, yes, please.
And forget the Crisco. You're gonna get Crisco instead of Jiffy Lube for that one.
God. You guys are something else.
I knew it, dude. I knew as soon as I saw them that we'd have to have them on here.
man.
But what I was saying is, you can't. I can't confirm. If anything is a bird or whatever. I don't hear no bird sound, no quack, no. The geese make those noises as they fly constantly. All I can tell you is, it was 16 degrees outside. Birds usually fly south of the fucking window, Andy. And no sound like that. And a lot of the time, these objects start off still in the sky, not moving, and then they'll take off, and that's when I start filming. Because that's the most important part to see, when they're in motion, not when they're fucking sitting there in the sky doing nothing. But everybody's free to interpret what they think. These things don't pick me up at my house and say, "Come on, we're gonna come fly. We're gonna show you what we are." I'm just showing you what I film, what I think it is. My software tells me it's not a satellite. It's not a plane. Unfortunately, we don't have software yet that could tell you if it's a fucking bird. I wish we did, because that would help.
Working on it.
Andy's currently working on it, but
Andy's tagging every bird that's ever been.
He's made it his life's ambition.
but no matter what you film and what you do, you're always going to have somebody that says it's a drone. You're always going to have somebody that says it's a bird.
That's why I'm surprised you're so willing to put up everything. I mean, you're
because
just like really...
I feel it inside. There's nothing that's going to change that. You get that feeling inside that it's something different, and nobody's going to tell me different. You know what I mean?
There's something I want to ask you, Anthony. So you said that you had your first UFO sighting when you were very, very young.
Yeah.
So the story you tell us about your family and how your family sounds awesome, man. Like you must.
Thank you.
They are. It's not like you grew up with a great family. So the reason I asked that is, what kind of support did you get when you told your family about the experiences you were having?
My father, mother, son come sit outside with me when I'm at the house, and they film with me. They absolutely love it. All the kids love it. At first,
Even when you were young.
Well, when I was young, like I said, they thought I was nuts. But as I got older,
Right.
and the equipment started getting better, and I can prove that shit was in the sky. My dad built a fire pit outside. I took the whole family out a couple of years ago. We were all sitting outside all night, and I was just hitting things with the laser pointer, like, all right, explain that to me, or explain that to me. And we would do that every weekend. We would go sit out by the fire pit and barbecue and just hang out with the family and all the kids, and we would do that. And the more the family got to see different things, the more they opened up to it. And I get a lot of support from them now. They're very proud of what I do,
It sounds like
awesome.
Akashi, Chris, hello there. Lovely to see you. Sorry.
Hey, Akashi.
Hey, Kashi. Another thing I want to point out, too, is that if you point a green laser at a commercial airliner,
you're going to jail.
You're going to jail. So anytime you see somebody pointing a laser and a week later they're still out.
Well, I mean, it's a shame that Anthony hasn't been arrested sooner then.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've seen a lot of people point lasers at stuff that's flying, and they're not
I don't
in jail
think they're
yet.
coming to get an ex-cop. There's all my certificates up there.
Oh, there you go. For New York?
Yeah, New York State.
Awesome. That's cool, man.
Have you always been Staten Island?
Staten Island and Marlboro, New Jersey. I went to school in Florida.
Oh, wow.
Florida State University.
Nice.
Okay.
Well, those must have been some fun years being from New
Oh,
York.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Everybody loves the accent,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not everyone, but yeah.
You're really mad that I made them take that dildo back, aren't you?
Not
You're really fucking hot up on that
I'm
one.
going to change my fucking career.
A gift is a gift, man.
A gift is a gift.
I'll send you a gift.
And that's the gift that keeps on giving unless you wear it out.
Yeah, I never take it out. It's just permanently inserted. What can I say?
Just take it out
to
to
the
recharge
balls,
the batteries.
Andy. You take it to the balls, buddy.
You realize I'm not actually sitting on the chair.
You fucking liar. So it came early.
It wasn't the only thing that came early.
Whoa! What the hell's happening? We're going right to the gutter.
I saw Jamie in the chat. Got me going.
I want you to know that me and Andy start like this every day from 5 o'clock in the morning on.
Oh, yeah.
It's nonstop ripping on each other and having a ball all
sorry,
day
Chris.
long.
I'm sorry.
Chris is coming for a good conversation.
Yeah. She's like,
what are these guys up to? I heard about these guys.
It's all in good jest.
Hey, the world's going crazy. We gotta.
You gotta go take a bath in Hollywood after you watch our show.
Sprinkle it.
Yeah. No, well, and
the
and
power
Jamie,
of Christ
Jamie and
compels
Bree's
you.
show. This is bad. Yeah.
The power of Christ compels you.
The power of Christ that compel you. That's right.
Damn, man, I wish Sonny was here for this one. Man,
where is Sonny, man? I'm starting to get worried.
He would have loved this one.
You can watch the rerun.
Fap says, "I'm 12. What is this? Don't worry, man. You'll learn about it when you get older."
Yeah, 12-year-olds now are very mature. I'm not going any further than that. Jamie's here.
Jamie is.
Yeah, she's been. She says she has no pants on. I caught that earlier.
Me and Spooky played a game last night. How many licks does it take to get to the center? I'll let you guess who is the lollipop. Oh my God.
Shit. My sister got out of jail.
Oh,
I know. Spooky, he always gets embarrassed, I see, whenever somebody says something.
Did you see what they're saying?
Yeah, he just goes off camera. He's just.
Yeah, I'm influenced by them, I have to say. I was such a clean-spoken young man.
They're so much fun, though, man.
Met the ladies, and they've corrupted me. What can I say?
They corrupted us all.
They corrupt everyone they touch, as it were. And Jamie touches a lot of people, apparently.
You said it right, sir.
It's very easy to get corrupted. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Very.
Steve is back. Hey,
Hi, Steve.
Hello, Andy.
How's she going? How's she going?
Good,
you should go film on the beach by you, Spooky.
Yeah. I love your grandeur. What would you call that? You
can see it from here.
Yeah. No, I'm not looking at your dick. Yeah, I'm looking at the house that you're living in. Yeah, you have a nice dick too. Like, I don't know. Is that a thing to say? Like, I'm not sure.
Dude, this has gone
Is it too
off
late
the
in the
rails,
chat to
man.
talk about that? Like,
This is classic.
Andy, thanks for being here. Take your clothes off. Stay a while.
yeah. Yeah. Put it on your pants, man. Come on, let's go.
You were not drunk. That's all I'm saying.
You guys better launch the fans only page before this gets worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. You guys can find that in the description below.
We've killed Spooky again. We've
He almost fell off the fifth place, this poor guy.
I'm watching our viewers go down as we talk.
You know what?
Don't get me started on that.
Come on, this has been a good show,
man.
man.
Listen.
They're talking about dicks and ass again.
It's been a fun show.
I blame Jamie.
I always blame Jamie.
We gotta be watching the people that we want to listen. So
somebody throw some peaches up there. We need to.
I can't hear anything, so I have no idea why they're laughing. You got to plug your headphones in.
You can't hear any of that.
Oh, don't give me that.
No.
I don't believe that.
Give me that. Oh, but
I don't believe you either.
Butt raid. Apparently, we've got to do a butt raid.
Yeah, how come we haven't been butt rated yet? There we go.
There we go.
Chris. There we go.
I can't hear anything. My ass.
My
To
ass.
this discussion, I'm surprised it's not eggplant rated.
No.
That'll be our thing.
That'll be the
Our
next
chat.
Eggplant raid.
Yeah, you guys should do that. There we go. Oh, spooky gets
some
one.
spooky ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Chris. I like that one.
Enzo, what's up, man?
So have you had any ghost experiences, Spooky, where you actually seen entities and stuff like that as well?
Oh yeah, I've excuse me. That kind of stuff started even around the same time as when I was really, really young too. Like when I was 7, there was spirits that I was able to see on my aunt in Eastern Tennessee had a massive farm, and they would let us kids just go run and play on the farm, and there was a couple old houses on the farm, and one of them was all boarded up, a big old 2-story, back in those days, the houses looked like
a nice,
old.
gabled, house, gabled.
The houses were really awesome and huge, but they
were beautiful.
This particular one was all boarded up, and you could tell it hadn't been dealt with in a long time because it looked really old. But that was where I first experienced spirit. What I wouldn't put in the same category as like what most people would call aliens or higher beings, dimensional beings. This was more like, and I was able to. That's when I first realized that I was able to also have connection, with spirit as well. Other people say ghosts, but there's that's been a big part of my life. Sometimes I tell the story of me. This room that right here where I'm in. This is my bedroom, and my grandfather died right here, about 3 feet away from where we're talking.
Oh wow! I'm sorry.
Oh no, he had a long life, and he had a brilliant life. He was World War II Marine Corps.
God bless him.
He's an awesome man. Thank you. But he has presented himself in this room before in the form of orbs. So I have white orbs that have been in this room before too. That's why I always try to, hoping that that'll happen on camera, but I don't think I don't. And then the other day we had a card reader, Bobby, and she was on this show, and she said that she sees spirit in the room with me too. And I had to
really,
I had to really think on that and meditate, because the only spirit that I felt in this house was my grandfather. So it was a little bit of a surprise to me, and I've been still trying to make connection with that spirit.
When my grandmother was passing away, the one that was on The Sopranos, she told me straight up, when I die, I'll be by you forever. I'll never leave you. I know a lot of people say that, but the way she was telling it to me was like, I'll be there every step of the way, no matter what. And
Wow.
I feel that sometimes, because
I believe you, man.
I'm very, very sensitive to that stuff after I had my motorcycle accident, my near-death experience and everything. And I really feel her sometimes. Like, I'll feel the back of my hair stand up, and she'll pop in my head right away, and I feel like it was her, like, touching my hair. Or sometimes I'll be in, right when you're just almost, you're falling asleep, but you're not fully asleep yet, and you
feel somebody touch you?
Or you hear your name being called.
Yeah.
And you like jump up. That happens quite a bit. And I feel blessed to have that, though.
That's awesome, man. I think she's watching over you, brother.
I really do.
Wow.
Yeah. That's really cool. She told you that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I've not had a single experience in my life.
Life that you remember.
Nothing. Well, that I can remember. Yeah.
Can I ask you something? Excuse my voice. Can I ask you something, Andy? Have you ever tried crystals underneath your pillow, like to get some sort of an energy boost on like dream?
They look a bit big.
Yeah, it's awesome that Anthony just showed up. I sleep with an amethyst crystal.
That's exactly what that is, amethyst.
I have a 5-crowned amethyst crystal, and I sleep with it underneath my bed every night.
Underneath the bed, or underneath the?
Well, right underneath my pillow, to be exact. But
no, I don't have any crystals or anything like that. Actually, no. I could try that because I'd like to have some kind of experience, but I've never really indulged in anything like crystals and stuff. But
if you could try it one time, just try out an amethyst underneath your pillow for a night.
Yeah,
and just see what it does.
Okay.
And if it doesn't work, send it back.
Honestly, I've got more than amethyst underneath my pillow. I've got like a whole bunch of different crystals under there.
Don't they confuse things if you have like opposing crystals and stuff?
No, I think the energy is energy. It's the same as long as it's positive.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it'll be the same result.
So what happens
if you have good intentions?
What happens to you then when you have the crystals?
I have the most vivid dreams that I've ever experienced in my life.
Like
flying
the club.
dreams.
Me too.
Going like astral projection type feelings. It feels like you're going to other places. And this has been since I put so many crystals underneath my pillow. It's I got jade under there. I've got quartz.
You must have thick pillows, right?
It's insane. No, but honestly, it's every time I go to bed, it's like I'm into a movie.
Wow. I want that.
But I know that I'm in there. Like I realize I'm in the dream.
Oh, it's conscious, sort of semi-conscious.
Yeah, a conscious dream type of state. Yeah.
Well, I know
I'm able. Go ahead.
There is practices you can do that allow you to be conscious within your dreams. There are practices you can do. I've read about them, but I've not really spent much time trying to do it myself.
Oh, you're talking about astral projection, Andy?
Well, no, it's more about being able to control your dreams when you're sleeping.
So if you know that you're inside of a dream, when you realize that you're in the dream, you can do whatever you want within that dream because you know that you're dreaming. So you're like, okay, you're not afraid of jumping off a building. Basically, because you know that you're gonna fly.
Well, I used to dream whenever. I don't dream very often, but when I did, I could always fly. I could just there was something in the back of my head. I don't know what it was triggered, and I could just like Superman. You could just float up and fly. They're the kind of dreams I used to have. But I think
lucid dreaming.
Lucid dreams, yeah. But I've not. Thank you very much. How do you pronounce Hanos? Hanos? Who's that person?
I'm not sure.
I don't see it.
In chat, somebody, I think they're called HNOSS.
HNOSS?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Lucid dreaming.
How do you pronounce that name? I can't. Am I saying
maybe
it right?
Maybe the H is silent. Maybe
Maybe
it's
just say Nos.
Oh, Nos. All right, Nos. Sorry about that.
Nos.
Lucid dreams, correct? Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Oh, it's silent. Okay. Maybe I should be silent. Maybe I should be silent for that.
I was only able to ever have one out of body experience while meditating. Have you ever done that, Spooky? Been able to do that?
Oh yeah, I mean, absolutely, many times.
I've done it one time while meditating, and I could never get back to that state ever again.
Yeah, and do you use your crystals when you meditate ever?
I do. Mm-hmm. I think they're like a conductor. The kind of preference I think,
There's no. I mean, for me, there's no comparison how fast the crystal brings you the energy. I mean, it's just like for me, instant.
Can I put one time thing in? Go ahead.
No, please. No, go ahead, man.
And I just want to say there's a reason why quartz clocks have been made with quartz crystals. Like, it's because there's an energy coming off of it, and I don't know how it works, but like for some reason it holds perfect time. Quartz clocks, there's an energy that they found way back when it came off of those crystals. Go ahead, and I'm sorry for interrupting.
No, not at all. I was going to say one time I had this out-of-body experience while meditating, and I literally felt myself come out, float through the roof of the house, went up into the clouds, and I sat there once I was up in the in the sky, and I felt like I was just sitting there like this, looking down. Felt like I was actually like sitting on my chair with my arms out like this. I felt the wind on my face. I saw the cars driving by and everything. I heard the traffic, and it was a really wild experience. But I was never, ever, ever able to get back to that state ever again. And I've always tried. Maybe I'm trying too hard and thinking about it too much while I'm in deep meditation. Maybe it's too much on my mind. I don't know. But I've never been able to get there again. And I'm really dying to have that experience just one more time because it was an awesome experience.
I kind of think you're onto something there about trying too hard. I wouldn't try to push that at all. I would just let that be something that happens on its own time when it's right. But I understand what you're saying. I would definitely want to get back to that too if I could.
Yeah. It's kind of aggravating.
I agree with Spooky, like for sure on that.
Yeah, definitely trying too hard.
You don't want to. Yeah, you don't want to push it because you kind of want to let it happen. Like let it like flow in.
I'll say it to myself.
Is a thing.
Yeah, I'll like say it to myself for days and days and days. Like I want to have that out of body experience again, and then I meditate, and I just keep saying it over and over and over and over to like
I don't want to get too deep into this, but I've done a lot of DMT. Mm-hmm. When you smoke it, you have to kind of let it happen because if you try to force your brain to want to break through, it doesn't really happen. You kind of have to there can't be any noise, like nothing, like just calm. And you have to kind of just let it happen because when you're trying to force it, I haven't broken through. But the times that I did break through were when I just kind of meditated, basically. I thought of nothing. And then it hits you and
you got it.
This is a whole other talk because when I broke through, I flipped over into a different reality and I was talking to other beings that were saying, "Are you in? Are you in?"
Oh, wow.
And I was like, "Yeah, I'm here. I'm here." Wow. And basically, it was a whole situation of being talked to.
What kind of beings did you see?
I feel like it was souls, human souls, and they were waiting for me to come there.
But was it physical form?
Because,
I mean,
yeah, I saw them.
And what did they appear like in your mind?
They didn't appear like anybody that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But I heard their voices. So, like, it wasn't like I saw my grandmother or something, and like, come over and hang out. Like, it wasn't like that. It was more like a feeling of a being that was waiting for me to come and meet up with them again. You know what I mean?
So like they knew that you were coming. They knew
that I was coming.
Yeah.
But they were like, "Oh, are you through?" Because I remembered that clearly. It was like, "Are you through? Are you in?" And I was
almost like they knew you.
Yeah, they knew who I was. But
could have been from a past life or something.
Possibly. But from what I can tell, DMT is a gateway to to where we go when we die, possibly.
Yeah.
Because
I'm dying to try
it. And I'm not gonna lie, this is what I heard from one of the beings, as they said, "You gotta die first."
Oh, fun.
I said to me.
Wow.
Because I was just on DMT, so they're probably like, "Yo, bro, what's up, man?" You know?
Yeah, they're probably saying, "No,
no, you're not dead.
Yeah,
nice to see you, though." Right?
I really want to try ayahuasca. That's what I really want to try.
That's one of the better things because it's about a whole day worth. Like DMT is awesome, but it only lasts for about 5 minutes. Or like 10, maybe. You know, but
I didn't realize that.
But it feels like you're there for
You gotta try it. Like, I don't want to be promoting drugs or anything to anybody.
No. Steve,
but if you're an adult and you can get it, fucking try DMT.
I wouldn't even know where to find it.
It's a mind-bending experience, and everybody needs to experience it. Like,
Steve, 100%. I've heard Rogan say that before, that it lasts about 10 to 20 minutes, but when you're there, it feels like sometimes it can feel like a 20-year life, like you've lived an entire life with a family. And
I've heard that too, yeah.
And like I said, when you break through, it sounds like you pop through a bubble and you're underwater all of a sudden. It's like I spun under. How do I explain it?
Feels like a real place.
I turned under, like upside down, and then it went, thunk, and it was like I'm underwater all of a sudden, and then it starts to come through, and then they were like, "Are you here? Are you here?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm here. I'm here."
Whoa.
And it feels like I was on an operating table, and they're like wondering if I'm awake, kind of feeling, you know. Yeah, I'm here. And then they started talking to me, but it's not talking, it's mental,
like mind speak.
There's no words.
Telepathic.
There's no words. You just imagine their words. You hear
knowing.
Them. Yeah.
Yeah, when people say it's just a knowing.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
It's nuts. Like I woke up on my floor. Like when I came out of the DMT trip, I'm not kidding. I was laying on my floor, like face down with my hands out, like laying on the floor, you know, up against like.
I have to say, Steve, that sounds like a lot of fun.
I can't. No, it was awesome. No, I'm just.
Steve,
anybody see Steve? Yeah, he's laying face down in his dog shit over there.
I'm just
laying on the pool table over there.
Experience, right? Yeah. But really though, like I was literally laying on my floor when I came out of it. I was like, "What the fuck?" I'm getting up off it. And still, when I looked out the window, everything was spinning, and it's like, I don't know if you guys have ever done acid.
Yeah,
it's got the same type of. So when I came out of it, I was still seeing the walls moving, and
oh man,
flashbacks and stuff.
So it was, but I would never take it back for the world. Everybody should try that experience because it was. I had a different feeling about life after I did DMT because I realized that life is about love and about, you know, what really matters. Like it actually makes you realize what life is all about, and that's the truth.
That happened to me right after my motorcycle accident. All that shit happened to me. I realized that every living thing on Earth is of importance. It's all connected. It all matters. Right?
We're all connected. We're all like, it's for some reason we're all connected, and we're all basically I Mother Earth. Like we're all
our energy. All our energy is like intertwined.
Yeah, it's all connected.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Everything's connected. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that.
You guys want to do some DMT?
Who brought it?
Who brought it? Yeah.
Dude, I can get it.
Oh boy.
I shouldn't say that.
We might have to get off here.
So we went from
cancel the stream.
We went from UFOs
one day we'll meet up
to
randomly.
2-foot dildos, rubber arms, and now we're on DMT. This is a
Yeah.
great fucking show, man.
Now we're on to we need to have lawyers.
I'm going right back into my closet now.
I'm just gonna call my lawyer real quick.
Are we allowed to say this? Yeah. Like,
Oh, you can say anything until you get caught.
Yeah.
We have a cop with
well,
us.
we
We're all
didn't
good.
sell any.
Jimmy, Anthony,
you're
are
right.
you free for legal advice real quick?
No. I was gonna say we've got a cop with us, so we should be okay. But
I'm retired, buddy.
Yeah, no, he's a corrupt cop. So you're
I'm a corrupt cop.
It's not like I tried to sell anything to anybody, right? We're just talking about it.
Exactly, man.
Cancel disclaimer. Yeah.
Very wise.
That's so good. I love that. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to make you put that up, but
no,
that's a true story.
So, by the way,
Wow.
this whole episode was recorded, and I'm taking you all in.
I knew this was gonna happen.
We're undercover cops.
I'm totally fine. I don't have any GMT on me right now.
This is 21 Jump Street.
See if we can plant some.
Yeah.
We still have the right. We
Yeah,
still have
you-
the right to remain silent, at least.
Yeah.
You
But we
show
will
up at
hear
my
you
house.
scream.
Somehow the cop has DMT. Like, fuck.
So, where'd you hide that DMT, buddy?
Yeah. I get my ass kicked. I swear to God, I don't have it.
Run! It's over.
I'm getting more though. You're gonna have to catch me on the day. I'm gonna smoke it all immediately.
Okay, so just out of curiosity, what's your address and the time and date you're gonna get that shit?
Oh, I live in Ontario, Canada.
Yeah.
My
Okay.
address is
We can't touch
664 Maple Drive.
Oh.
Very, very, very good, eh? Very good, eh?
Oh yeah, she going.
That's
Yeah.
where I live.
Don't you know? Yeah, over there, yeah.
Oh,
That's
jeez, fuck! I got some maple
geez, yeah,
syrup.
Mark.
We're gonna make some
A
fucking
boot.
I looked at.
pancakes. You guys want some coffee, eh? We're gonna go to fucking Tim Hortons now, eh?
I was just
Ride
gonna say
my
that's the
moose over
address
there.
to a Tim Hortons, man.
Yeah, I ride my moose to
Yeah,
Tim Hortons
Marge.
every day.
Who's
I don't have a
Tim
car.
Hortons
I ride
again?
a moose.
Tim Hortons, a
Isn't
restaurant.
that what you
Andy.
guys? Yeah,
Oh, is
Tim
it?
Hortons.
Oh, okay. Never heard of it.
Oh, Andy, yeah, it's a coffee shop, coffee and donuts.
Yeah, it's coffee.
Oh, is it?
It's
Ooh,
like
I
a
could
Dunkin'
do with
Donuts.
both of those now. Coffee
It's
and
fucking
donut.
delicious.
There's more
Tim
Tim Hortons in
Hortons is the
Canada than there are gas stations, I think.
We have Tim
Yeah.
Hortons in Staten Island.
They put a Tim Hortons in Afghanistan during the war. So I mean,
Really?
yeah, they did.
Gotta
They
have
flew
it.
It's like a Dunkin'
fucking
Donuts
trailer
almost,
over there.
Andy.
What's that?
It's like a Dunkin' Donuts type place.
Basically.
Oh yeah, we've got one or two in London.
It's Dunkin' now, right? Just Dunkin'.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's just Dunkin', yeah.
They couldn't
Yeah.
afford the other.
They couldn't
Part of
afford the donut.
Yeah, they should just call them donuts, right?
Yeah, but they
Makes more
don't
sense.
sell tea or beans on bread or beans on toast at
Beans
all.
on bread, beans on toast. Yeah. Oh, I love.
Yeah,
beans
no,
on
they
toast.
don't sell that at Tim Hortons, so you'd be really fucking pissed off. You wouldn't like it.
Ah,
It's 666
There's none of that.
Doublegate Drive.
What would
Death
you
Valley.
order? They're like, we don't have beans on toast. Fuck off.
Beans on toast.
I haven't
Is that a
eaten
thing?
beans on toast in years.
I'm just kidding. Like that's I heard that was a thing. Beans on
Fish and
toast.
chips.
I love fish and chips.
You get fish and chips over there?
Fuck yeah. Of course we do.
So,
Come on.
I want to bring up a theory.
It's not like we're like fucking.
Yeah, you live in caves,
I don't know
don't
what the
you?
word is for
Don't
it.
you
but-
live in caves or something? I don't know.
Live in
yeah,
caves.
We're cavemen. Yeah. We bang sticks against other sticks. We can't figure out fire yet. It's
Yeah,
crazy. We're retarded.
They still have
Over here.
saddles on the moose.
Yeah. No, we don't
Smash,
have.
go, boom.
We haven't figured out saddles. We fall off the horses. It's crazy. Like,
You've got the
So
wheel,
using-
right?
Still
retarded.
using those square wheels.
You have got the wheel, right? Yeah.
Arden says we don't live in
I'm not
igloos here.
kidding. This is a real thing. Not joking around.
Mandela effect.
This was a fucking great show, man. I had a great time here, to be honest with you, man. This was awesome.
I knew it, Andy. As soon as I met you guys, I knew that it would be a
good
perfect.
laugh, man. I needed a good show. Like
we got to
this.
do this again for sure, man.
This was awesome.
I've got to come up with some more material first.
Next time, I hope Sonny's with us.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
Oh, I was wondering.
When Sonny
can I
joins,
ask
it's just gonna flop. I bet it just won't be as good. But
It's gonna flop.
first time's
It's gonna be
always the
better.
best. Right?
Sonny's gonna be lighting shit
Actually,
on fire.
I don't want to ask anybody specifically, but can I ask somebody? Is anybody into like ancient civilization?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Do you
ancient
guys?
alien stuff. Yeah,
Love
I
the
love all that
subject.
stuff.
Like Puma
Could we
Puku
do a
and
show
stuff
like that? Yeah, Pumapuku.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gebeki Tepe.
yeah,
Tibet
Egypt,
Tempe. Yeah, of course.
yeah, all of that.
Yeah,
love it.
You know
It's
who's
stuff like
really
that.
big on that? Akashi Chris.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Big time.
it'd be nice to get a show going with like everybody in on that because it'd be something to talk about, right?
Akashi, we need to get her on our show. That's
That's
for sure.
that's the person you want to have on the show.
She's
to talk
naming them
about
all
that, man.
off. Look
Yeah.
at
She's got pictures all over her bedroom wall.
Yeah,
you
of
found
me.
your match.
Cool.
You found your match, Low Pro.
that's
Kashi Chris.
she is.
Does
No,
she,
it's awesome because I want to meet more
Phenomenal.
people that are into the same type of like things.
Oh,
right?
I think you'll find most.
Yeah, we're all.
most of the
I'm
channels
into
are.
it. I mean, most
Clear
of us
path.
are. Yeah.
It's a wide UFO channels are it's a wide spectrum. It's not just ufology. It's
Like,
ancient aliens
yeah.
and spiritual stuff. So.
Like
I'm
when you get
big
into
on
ancient
ancient
aliens, they say, "Well, it was aliens." Right? Like in my
No.
opinion, no, probably not. Like it's just possibly. Like I don't know. I don't want to
Possibly.
say that it wasn't, but like there's
yeah.
probably really smart people that existed a long time ago that we
Yeah.
don't know about. Right?
Yeah,
that actually
a lot of
built
people
these
think it's
things.
cyclical.
That-
It's like we've had
Maybe it is
civilization,
aliens.
advanced
Or it's
civilization
aliens.
before.
That's what I believe, that we were advanced and civilized before, and we either wiped ourselves out or had major
and we
nuclear
started again.
conflict,
That's
and
kind
we're
of the
starting all
idea.
over again. Not
Yeah.
remembering
Yeah.
the technology we had prior. It's a very
I think
plausible
so.
theory.
I think so. Like I believe in the like if you look at Randall Carlson and Graham Hancock,
Mhm.
they've done a couple of shows on Joe Rogan's podcast.
Yeah, I like Hancock.
and
It's
they're really
cool.
good because they believe in the cataclysm that happened, and it's written in the Bible. All these
Well, it's written
like
in many
worldwide
scriptures,
floods.
isn't it? Yeah.
It could
Many
have been
religious
it could have
documents.
been an asteroid. It could have been
Mhm.
severe global warming. Who knows? But
Yeah.
there was a great flood that happened, and it gets right back into Atlantis and everything
Right.
like that, right?
Yeah.
Like there's a history that we're not told about. Like we're not being allowed to know about the history of where we live.
Yeah.
The earth that we live on, and it's really it's.
I'm willing to
very
bet that the
interesting.
government knows all about it, though.
Maybe.
And
Why
they
is it that you
suppress
think?
But I don't think so.
Why is it that you think that ancient aliens get such a bad rap?
Well, now
because
the
it might
show's-
not be aliens.
Well, no, you talk about the show or the theory, because the show I think has run its course now. They keep repeating themselves, and
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying that I don't think that aliens did it, because it's very possible that we had aliens help us with technology. That's
I mean,
that's a
aren't we
But-
the aliens?
we could be part alien, and that's
Love you,
another.
Akachi
That's
Chris.
a whole
Thank you,
other
Chris.
show, dude. That's a whole other show, because I also think that maybe we are from a different place.
yeah, a lot of
we
people
could- we
think
could
we're
get
from
into that
Mars.
Very, very
conversation too.
possible.
Mars
We could
lost
be a science experiment that turned loose, and
Very possible.
Ancient astronaut
Like, we
theorists
might
say
not be-
yes.
Yeah, they say
It's
yes.
true.
to everything.
maybe we are the
Yeah, they say yes
aliens,
to everything.
or half, right? Because, like, okay, I had. Can I say this? I had one theory
No, you can't say this.
No, you can't.
We're the only.
Nope.
I can't. Okay,
Wrap
sorry.
it up.
No, say it.
no,
Well, we don't know what you're going to say, do we? So
No, you're not allowed to say it. You're like, okay, show's ending now.
I almost took you out just for fun. Okay, see you later.
All I wanted to say is that we're the only beings, human beings, the only creature on planet Earth that has to make shoes, clothes,
and clothes.
and
Yeah, we lost all our
make
hair.
a house. Think about all the other like biotic species on the whole Earth that just live.
Right, they just do their thing.
They don't need anything. They don't create clothing. Have you ever seen a fish make clothes? Like, they don't make clothing. Like, I'm just, I'm just trying to say that we're the only like live species on the planet that actually makes houses. And I know it's been referred to in the Matrix as being a virus. I guess that
very
could
true.
Yeah, well, the human
it could be
people would say the human race
true.
are a virus. They destroy everything we touch.
Yeah,
basically.
it could be partially true.
If you removed the human element off Earth,
the planet would thrive.
Would correct itself.
Thrive.
Right, it would
Sure.
thrive.
Yeah. But do you think that's the right plan of action? Do you think we should kill everybody?
No. You can't go
if we remove the humans.
No, you should have said, should I say this before you said that?
Like, I get what you're saying. Yeah, it would probably flourish.
Spooky's like,
it'd be
we are really going to get in trouble here.
I was just going to say, there's so many things I wanted.
Should we kill everyone?
I thought Canadians were
all I'm
peaceful
trying to
people.
say
Lay it all out on the table, gentlemen. This will be our last show. Thank you very much.
We're gonna get deleted from YouTube.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you for your support. See you later. Have a good one.
Oh, it's so funny though.
Yeah. Who said Canadians
we're getting to the point where like Bezos is gonna fucking have us removed and killed all individually.
I think they're a little busy right now. We might be okay.
Yeah, they're on a yacht.
They're distracted.
With a bunch of
there was a guy in Florida. There was a guy in Florida that built this whole
That's what I do.
Coral place. And he was able to levitate all these gigantic coral rocks.
Oh yeah,
the coral rocks is a
all
very
by himself.
Intriguing story. I really like that one.
If you could figure out how that guy did that,
and he was a little guy.
Little skinny little old guy. And if you could crack how he did that, you could probably figure out how they made the pyramids and everything else that was built with gigantic stone.
But am I right that? Thank you, Enzo. Coral Castle. Thank you for that.
Right.
It's vibrations.
Yes, I strongly believe that, but nobody found the frequency yet to do that. It can't be nothing that complicated. They didn't have radio or anything back then.
No. Like, it all goes back to Tesla. Like, Tesla was the first guy to figure out that really
the energy,
like the secrets to the universe.
Find us next on the Jake Smith podcast.
Yeah, really. Gonna have to
we'll
move
be
over there.
coming to you live from San Quentin Prison next week, everyone.
The DMT King. No, you should have your own show, Steve.
Live from San Quentin, it's Saturday night.
It's Saturday, guys. We got the conspiracy talk show.
Live from Folsom Prison, it's Steve Lopro.
Yeah,
and on Tuesdays, we're going to have ass whipping the corrections officers. Join us live.
I'll be there.
I only got 30 seconds here. They're gonna put me back in the hole.
That did sound legit. Anthony had that going. Live.
What you had in your hand there?
You can do that.
My old nightstick.
Yeah, I bet that's what you call it, right? Yeah.
That's not what I used to call it.
There's still people waking up from that thing.
That's the Be Cool tool.
The Be Cool tool. That's the Persuader.
The Persuader.
Huh.
Yeah, Lizzie is saying that's my favorite. No, I've got bigger and better.
Yeah, it was 2 foot, the one I sent you, right?
Yeah. What? It's telescopic. Right?
Huh?
It's telescopic. It actually up to 4 foot now.
Oh, it's retractable.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Man, you guys are something else. I've been laughing so much, I feel like it's Saturday.
Yeah, man.
Right?
All in good fun.
Just wait till Saturday, dude.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to get even worse.
I'll go live again on Saturday. I'll send out links.
Yeah. Oh, and we're on the show tomorrow, right, Anthony?
Oh, yeah. Josh Anonymous.
Just with Artemis, yeah.
Awesome.
So check them out as well.
Then I got
Yeah.
Manny from Area 503 tonight.
Oh, you
you're
got
on
Manny?
that. That's just
Yeah, I'm
you're
going on
that, not
Manny's
me.
tonight. Yeah.
Oh, you're going on his? Okay, cool.
Yeah. No, I'm going to take the night off. Yeah, if I'm not, I'll be trawling the YouTube channels as usual. I'll be
Are you really
harassing
trolling them though? Like, what are you saying?
I just go not trolling, trawling.
Carol.
You know, like fishing.
Trawling. Yeah, I got you.
No,
Yeah.
trolling and not trolling. So I'll go on one to check out, say hello to people, then go into another. All depends on the conversation and stuff.
Wherever there's a
I
podcast.
thought you're saying you're coming in there
We'll
and you're
be
like, go
there.
fuck yourself. Like,
But I won't be watching Anthony
try-
tonight. I'll not be watching Anthony
and
tonight.
then log off.
Oh, thanks.
He's just
Andy.
got to
Way
switch over
show
to
the
his
fucking
Kathy Splash
support,
account.
Andy. Thanks, man.
Yeah, he's
So
got to switch
glad-
over to Kathy
So glad
Splash.
you're my co-host, Andy.
If
Yeah,
you see
you gotta-
Kathy
you gotta
Splash,
watch.
it might be me. It may
Yeah.
not be me.
Might be, might not be. We're
Yeah.
not sure. Can't confirm or deny.
At around
Yeah.
6 o'clock tonight, Andy puts his stockings on, his wig and dress, and he turns into Kathy Splash.
I'm halfway there already. You can't see below here. These heels have been killing me.
That's why I love him, because he goes with it. I love him. The guy's the fucking best. The guy's
Can't
the
wait to get
fucking
these
best.
heels off.
Do not wear 7-inch heels. They are fucking
7-inch heels.
I'll never watch the little from the Chad Smith podcast again.
I might take him out for a date. That's pretty hot.
Oh my
You should check out my OnlyFans page.
Oh, have you got one?
Links in the
Yeah.
chat.
Yeah,
His
link
name
in the
is-
chat.
His
Yeah.
name is Bridget on that page. Links in the chat.
Oh my god.
Links in the description.
Yeah.
And pictures.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
We'll
Guys
go
are
with
something
it.
else.
Yeah, I was not expecting this, man.
No one
Come on,
expects
Spook.
funny.
Come on. Wait, you didn't think you
I hope we didn't piss you guys off. I hope you're having fun at least.
Oh my god, are you
we're
serious?
having a lot of fun.
Yeah, Spooky's crying.
That's
Yeah, I've had to wipe
Spooky's
tears.
crying, it means we're having fun. That's
I've had to wipe tears a couple times.
You
I
guys are
reckon
the
he's
best.
peed himself a little as well.
yeah.
Oh, I
That's why you
definitely
have
got to change my underwear after
That's
this
why he
show.
keeps turning his camera off. He's got to change his depends out.
I shit myself twice already sitting here. And it smells great.
Oh, that's good.
He's spraying.
Oh my! I wouldn't be surprised if somebody shit themselves during this.
Oh my god, I almost just died.
A Chad Smith podcast exclusive.
Oh man, oh man, oh
This
man.
fucking show's been going on for a week now.
It's all about the
Yeah,
Let's go! Oh, there's my camera.
Spooky's actually crying from a non-sexual assault this time.
I think he feels like he has been assaulted.
Ah!
He might have
Oh
been.
This show's
my
gonna go
God.
down in our history, in our archives, man.
Sonny Conway.
Yes.
What's up?
What's up,
Hey,
dude?
Sonny.
What's going on, guys? I just woke
Set
up.
a
Shit, we've
fire
been having a
for
good
it, man.
time, man.
We're on fire,
Sorry.
just like you, Sonny.
Light something on fire, man.
Light something on fire, man.
Yeah,
Fire?
yeah, light something
Well,
on fire
it's
right
It's
now.
cold in here
Yeah,
today.
baby.
He's gonna do it. Dude, he's legit gonna light something on fire.
Chupacabra says when Spooky's crying, that's how
He's
we
like,
know
oh
we're
my
having
god, I
fun.
can't contain this.
Things you hear from the walls of a Motel 6.
Oh my god, that is hilarious.
Oh man.
Actually, that was a good idea. It is cold out.
God, I'm crying.
All right, guys. Floors of fire.
Anyway, we're
Are
off
you
now.
really lighting
Sonny.
things on
Thanks for
fire?
coming, but we're leaving now.
Yeah, I felt that.
Why
I
is that
probably
burning?
Jump in for the end of my own
There's
show.
a fire.
Sonny, your house is on fire.
Oh, it's the garage floor. Look, we're safe.
Yeah, I know.
I told you it's next to the mini bike.
Yeah, we're cool.
Do you know how much flammable things there are in a
You
garage?
gotta watch the airline on the mini bike, man.
Oh, don't panic.
Just don't
worry, I
bring
got
that
this
sound,
under
brother.
control.
Like, please. Let's
That
not do
famous
that
last
on live
words.
stream.
That.
Like Sonny Bruce, he's like, dude, the fire department's here. There's
Sonny's
fire.
last words
I
were, I
got
got this under
Sonic."
control.
Let's not do
Sonny,
that.
Jake's giving you a little love tap.
Where at? Where's he at? In chat?
Yeah, I just pulled it up on the screen.
Oh, what's up, Jake?
Oh man.
Oh, guys, what I missed? Let's restart the show.
Oh,
I just
You're gonna
woke
have
up
to
like
watch
10 minutes
back
ago,
to see
dude.
what you mean.
Oh,
You just woke
you
up.
did it right.
You came at the perfect time, but one strike away from getting wiped out on YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dude,
we're
now,
gonna
mate.
get fucked
We
up.
really-
We're talking about some
We've
really
done a number on
edgy
your
shit.
channel. Yeah.
Might as well start talking about the Clintons, yeah?
YouTube's gonna take us both out. Both channels.
I was gonna say last
Let's not
week
do that. Let's not talk about
Paranormal Chop Shop show's
Really?
already been taken down.
What, hon? What do you mean Hillary Clinton's at the front door?
We gotta go. We gotta go.
Spooky almost spit out his drink. That is so funny.
What's up, Josh? Triple
Brandon.
Times. What's going on, man?
Good morning, y'all. I'm so sorry I'm late, guys. I really did just wake up. I was sleeping.
That's crazy, man. I can't
That's
believe
all right.
you've never missed the show.
I screwed up, man. My back has been killing me. Chad knows this. My back's been killing me, so I got up in the middle of the night and laid on the couch and took my phone with me, and then switched back into the bed.
Mhm.
Left my
Lights
phone.
out in
Left your
London.
phone out there.
So the alarm's going off, but I don't hear it.
You might need a new mattress.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think.
Sonny, now all this means is we got to have Andy and Anthony on the Chop Shop.
Yep.
Oh, man, anytime, man.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
now,
that'd be
if you like.
Yeah, we'll just switch over from here and
We
go
can
right over to the
switch
Chop
right
Shop.
over.
No, man, but Friday nights is like a big party. If you guys can come join us for one of those, we do the show on 6:00 p.m. Pacific, and then after the show, we let UFO Garage and Big Willie do their show, and then we go into an after party for a Friday night party.
Oh, that sounds
cool.
great.
Yeah.
That
Definitely.
gets a little wild, man. That
Definitely.
gets a little
Love you guys
crazy.
to be there.
I mean, it feels a lot like what we just went through, honestly.
I'll buy the ecstasy.
That was
Minus
yeah.
the Omegle.
Oh, yeah,
I
you
did
guys-
want to ask a question to Spooky.
Mhm.
You do produce, right?
Producer.
Yeah. Spooky, you're muted, bud. Muted.
No, Steve, I'm more of the songwriting
music?
side. Can you hear me?
Yeah, do that.
Oh,
Can
there's
you
a
hear me,
little-
Steve?
No, yeah, I can hear you.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I was for me in the studio. What my part that I do mostly is work with the songwriters with the artist. I'm more
Right.
of a songwriting to artist, but I do work very closely with the producers and take a hand in some of the production as well. My
that's
side
cool.
is more vocals and lyrics.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
that's good
cool.
to know.
That's cool. I like that. Like
Thanks,
I do
man.
vocals as well. Like I produce, but it's mainly just like it's a hobby. You
Yeah.
know? I haven't been trying to like get famous or anything.
Oh, man.
but like
music is life, man.
it
we
makes
need-
me feel good.
we need music. It's a big part of what makes this life so worth it, you know. And if
Absolutely.
I'm sure we've thought about how it brings people together like nothing else,
Music
right?
is love.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, music's love.
Absolutely.
It's one of the greatest gifts. One of the greatest gifts to humanity.
Agreed.
I did want to like if I could send you a link to my SoundCloud, Spooky.
Of course,
if
no,
you
the-
could get your my email, Chad has my email, so if you could do that,
Yeah, I'll give that to him too.
Sure, man. Awesome.
and I'll send you some music that I made.
Yeah,
'Cause
Brassel.
like I've been a DJ since like I was 16. I'm 34 now, right?
Same.
So I'm getting on.
Oh yeah, young pup.
Young.
I think Spooky's exhausted though.
Yo, he's so tired.
Oh my god, this show has been wild, man. It's been so much fun.
I had a blast on here, man.
Yeah, Sonny, you got to go back and watch this one for sure.
Yeah, you got to watch it. How you doing, Sonny?
Man, I'm waking up right now.
Is your back feeling better?
I'm waking and baking. Yeah, it fucking feels good right now. I'm gonna go to work after this.
Oh, good. Oh, don't do that.
I haven't had a good back day in like fucking 6 years, man. After I broke it, never been the same.
Yeah,
never been the same.
Yeah, you should try wearing 7-inch heels. Really fucking kills your back.
What you used to do, Tony?
What's that?
The heels hurt my back, but the pole stretches it back out.
I just asked Tony, what you used to do when you broke your back? What were you doing?
I was a cop, but I also have I held a union book for about 22 years.
Yeah.
And I was on a job site at the Staten Island Mall we were building, and the ceiling above us, the floor above us, collapsed.
Holy shit!
I was trapped underneath that, and I broke my back. I had my right shoulder replaced. Both elbows shattered. I got rods and pins in there, so it was a mess.
Wow.
Broke 2 discs in my neck. Yeah, and
he's a bionic man. Yeah.
Well, thank you for your service, though. Honestly,
thank you for caring, man. Appreciate that.
That's awesome, man. Like,
Tony,
I'm glad that you lived, man.
Anthony, would you consider that?
That's crazy.
Would you consider that a near-death experience as well?
Nah, I didn't even black out, man.
Okay.
I was wide awake for that. That was fucking very painful.
Okay.
Horrible.
Man.
I saw God when it happened. I mean, that's how much pain I was.
Really?
But you know.
What did God look like?
No, I'm only kidding.
Like, I'm not fucking around. I'm just saying,
theoretically speaking. I mean, because it was so painful. I'm just being a wise ass. Yeah.
It was like the light, basically.
No, I didn't. I didn't see God. I'm just saying because it was so painful.
Yeah. You thought that you were gonna see God.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because that'd be a cool story.
Yeah, it's
too.
the
like,
back pain.
Because some people talk about the light, right? Like I wasn't trying to make fun. I was just saying.
No, when I had my motorcycle accident and my heart stopped and I crossed over, I didn't see God or angels. I just saw that one being that came towards me and I heard whispers in the air, like different voices and things like that, but I didn't think anything of it. It took me a long time after replaying that back in my head over and over and over. You start realizing more things that were going on at that time. But
Did the whispers tell you like to come back?
No, I couldn't make out really what they were saying. I just heard like chatter, like people talking to each other.
Yeah.
And the one that came forward to me is the one that I made contact, who actually ended up being my godfather, or a priest once told me it could have been an angel that came to me in a form that I would recognize.
Probably.
So I wasn't scared. I mean, I've heard many different theories before, but who knows?
I feel like it probably is an angel. Like, I think there's like spirits that are good that look upon all of us. I feel that way, that everybody is, has somebody looking upon them, good vibrations, especially for a good person,
Yeah. But I think
thing.
like my life, this life was like all meant to be, from the UFO experience to when I was 13 to a near-death experience when I was 19. I think it was all a chain of events that got me to the point where I'm at right now. I mean, I've seen a lot of people's UFO footage, but the only person, believe it or not, that I can compare it to as much as that guy from Trippy Times there. When he was at what's that other dude's house? Josh. Yeah. When he goes over to the other guy's house, his name just escaped me.
Chris Bledsoe.
And
I try to make friends with Bledsoe on Facebook, and I think I pissed the poor guy off because I see one video, and I thought, I just put in the comments, could it have been a satellite? Do you use any equipment? And that pissed him off so bad. you know, I was apologizing to the guy for like a week. I was like, I wasn't trying to be a dick. I was just trying to ask you a question.
You've got to ask questions.
I happen to be a big fan of his work, you know.
But he doesn't probably know what it is. No one knows what it is. That's the thing.
Yeah,
so you have to speculate as to what it could be. You've got to be detective, right? You've got to sort of ask these questions.
But as far as anybody, you know, being able to film things like that on a consistent basis, Bledsoe is the closest I've ever seen to how much I film.
Yeah. There's a couple people in the chat that want to join in and ask a couple questions, Brassel and Josh. So I'm going to drop the the link in the chat and just see who wants to come in and hang out. Got another half hour of the show, so we'll just do one last push. This has been awesome, though. I haven't laughed this hard on a weekday, I don't think, in a long time.
No, we had a really good morning. This has been awesome.
Yeah, for sure. We weren't even on DMT. Well, most of us.
You think your ass hurts now? Wait till we're in San Quentin this weekend going live.
I'm so glad I'm wearing my adult nappy. Or diaper, as you would say.
Is it just me or does this studio smell like shit?
It's just you.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Brasselhoff, what's going on?
Hey, Brasselhoff, what's up,
What's up, Brassel?
Mic check.
Mic check.
1 2 1
Coming
2
in good.
1 2 1 2.
5x5, sir.
So I was driving while you guys were talking about the DMT stuff, so I couldn't see who was talking. Who was talking about that?
No one put the hand up. Nobody was. Nobody.
Steve was.
Steve,
I was talking about it.
It's not an inappropriate question. It's just something that's been on my mind for a while, and maybe no one has an answer, but I got to ask it. So you went to the other side, and you saw that we were all connected and intertwined, and all our energies are connected, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So do you feel personally connected to the homeless lady down the street who's screaming at an invisible person? Do you feel connected to the Taliban guy? Do you feel connected to like Putin? How does this all work? You know what I mean?
That's a heavy question.
That's a very interesting question. I feel like I'm connected to whatever is good, whatever is positive. I think like it's basically getting back to yin and yang, you know? Like,
I mean, I guess speaking for myself, like I try to do my best and be like, do good moral things, try not to do shitty things. But then you look at other people who are doing all this fucked up shit. How am I connected to someone like that? You know, it just doesn't.
Well, okay. But getting back to what I was just saying, I think that there's yin and yang. There has to be good to be evil. You know, it's the same. You can't have evil without good. You can't have good without evil. It's yin and yang.
Can good people do evil things?
But at the same token, though, I forgive people that want to be bad. You know, and that's part of the, like the idea of. I don't know if that's a thing, but like I forgive people that are bad because like I want to love everything, you know?
Yeah, it's hard to not be judgmental, but at the same time, I really don't feel like me or any of you guys are connected with the crazy bag lady or the Taliban guy. That's just a weird thing.
Yeah, like I don't agree with what they're doing, but I forgive them, you know, like their souls as well. Like,
more on an energy level, everybody's connected though. Is that where you were going with that more so, Steve?
Even when you might not want to be connected to somebody or have that connection, you might. Like Anthony, he's on the opposite side of the screen for me. And he's also the opposite person for me 20 years ago. 20 years ago, his ass would have been trying to cuff me. When we met, he would have been cuffing me, not saying hi to me. Let me be on your show.
But you guys would be fighting.
But we like each other. I guarantee it. I love that dude down there.
Yeah,
that's the connection I have.
Bridge, you know, like
we're probably a whole lot alike at two different jobs.
I guess the most positive spin I could put on that question would be like maybe all of us could try to. Obviously ourselves do better, but to push other people to do better too, you know, the people who are doing shitty things, if we can. I just feel like that connection. I'm not saying I don't believe in it. I just feel like it's. I don't understand how good people would be connected to like the worst people in the world.
It takes the bad to know the good.
Certainly does.
Also, I have to say,
be bad to figure out it's wrong.
Duality.
Since the Ukraine thing, it's shown
Yeah,
me a lot of love in the world, a lot more love than hate.
That's true. After the 2 years of shit we've just endured, to see everybody kind of get on the same page, it's nice. It's really nice.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree. And by the way, Anthony, he uses handcuffs now just for pleasure.
Yeah.
Now they're
like
fuzzy.
When my wife breaks my balls, I handcuff it to the toilet bowl and leave it there. What? You're not cooking tonight? Yeah, come upstairs real quick.
Why you got the toilet bowl with you? Oh my god.
My other super deep question, this will be my last one. Is beans on toast any good or what?
Oh, highly recommend.
Never had it.
Just make sure it's sourdough toast.
Oh yeah, sourdough and real butter. Not margarine.
Is it actually good, Andy?
Yeah, beans on sourdough is amazing.
What kind of
beans?
What type of toast?
Tabasco?
Heinz baked beans. I don't know what you have.
Oh, the Heinz? Yeah.
Heinz baked beans.
I'll try it.
I'll try it out.
Yeah.
I'm sure Josh had a real question, so I'll let him do his thing.
What's up, Josh, man? How you doing, brother?
What's going on, everybody? Hey, man, Unidentified-S4 thing's first time I talked to you. I was going to say, I mean, it tripped me out that you mentioned it being similar, because I was just typing in that your experiences sounded similar, or how you were seeing it led up to everything. But I really wanted to interject on who, I'm sorry. I know I probably got a bad echo. My headphones got fried. Well, what you were just saying about like being connected to like bad people and shit. I was just talking to somebody about that, like the whole duality. I mean, I don't remember who I was just talking to. I was telling them, have you guys ever heard this theory that we're all like a piece of God or source or the universe, whatever you want to call it?
Yeah.
Like it's just like split off infinitely and like fractals, and we're all a piece of that.
Yeah.
I was sitting there thinking about that like really deep, and I was sitting there thinking, like why would God do something like that if he was perfect in the beginning? But then I started thinking, well, if you have everything completely totally perfect, then would you really be able to like appreciate it or cherish it as much? Because if you lose something, or if you have to fight for it, or if you struggle or go do something bad, you appreciate it much more. You cherish it. Like if you lose a family member, for example. I mean, I know there's bad people out there and shit, but do you kind of get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like,
I guess I'm more referring to like the really the Taliban dudes and like pedophiles and horrible people. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
People
like how can
really
you be
bad,
connected to Hitler? I get you.
Right. Yeah.
Well,
Don't forget though.
That's a really.
You guys are
really
forgetting about free will, though. Everybody
Yeah,
can be from God and all of that, but everybody also has free will that God does not interfere with. So you have the entitlement to do good or do good, do
you make
bad.
your choices.
You make your choice.
Do you
Free will.
You decide whether or not you want to be a person.
Right.
Totally.
I think it's a good
You're
way to put
conditioned
it.
to like every moment of your life, like I'm sorry, you mind if I add like one quick thing on there real quick?
No, go ahead, man. I'd love to hear you talk, Josh.
Let's see if I can get this out, because my head's, I got a lot going on right now. You get conditioned by everything, like every moment of your life. I think about a double slit experiment. It's like we're collapsing every moment of reality, like collapsing a wave particle, the infinite wave of possibilities in that moment. But like we're taking in everything from our outside environment and like our history, like the way that we were raised, everything that we do and how we respond. That's kind of like conditioning. And I look at our bodies like a vessel. We all know here that like your conscience is not like literally in your brain. It's like an antenna, and it's a radio puts out frequencies. But I mean, like you filter it through what you're doing. I mean, through what you've been conditioned, but you're also like bouncing off these ripples from everybody else that like every moment of time that you're going through. Like right now, we're all making ripples just talking to each other. But like I believe what I'm trying to get here is, because I do get scrambled. I believe that like fate is real, but also free will, like you said. there's certain things you might not be able to change that might be, something that's supposed to happen. Like how I believe you really determine your destiny is how you respond to fate. Like whenever fate knocks on your door, your reaction you have control over.
The only thing I disagree with is I think there are things that you can change. I don't think fate. I think fate is what you make it. There are things that you can change. If you're open to it and you can realize it.
Well, yeah, that's what free will.
What I meant by that, like certain things like might be set in stone. Like, say, like for example, there's like a natural disaster, like a somebody
something,
like,
no, but I'm just saying,
like my car accident, I had a drunk driver. There was no way I could avoid being hit by a drunk driver. I mean, maybe different timelines of the multiverse is real or whatever, but that's something I had no control over. You know what I'm saying, right? But it was my choice to respond the way I did. Yeah, sorry.
No, you're fine, dude.
I didn't get so deep into that, but I was just, you guys are awesome. S4, by the way, now I wanted to ask you, do you have like a lot of synchronicities, like after your experiences?
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
Yeah,
you start having like a lot of synchronicities. Yeah, sorry, my headphones got fried.
You have a lot of synchronicities.
Like after you experience or premonition or anything like that, just really bizarre. Just
we were just talking about that before. Like I'm like in tune big time now. After that sighting that I had when I was 13, but more so after I had my motorcycle accident. I don't know, something opened up in my brain where I'm just like I'm linked in better. I'm more sensitive to things. I'm just more in tune with everything. You know what I mean? Spirit wise and meditation wise, being able to get into that deep meditative state and being able to see spirits and hear things. And that never happened prior to that.
I had another question. I took a dab and I fucking forgot.
That always happened. That always happens.
Yeah, but I really feel connected when I'm out there filming.
You were seeing.
I got it.
Go on quick before it goes.
The dream thing. Someone was saying they don't have dreams or they don't have vivid dreams. Every one of my dreams is vivid as fuck. Like I have a hard time waking up because I think I'm still in my dreams, and that's every night. I've never had a lucid dream, but yeah, every dream is like I can't tell if it's real or not, no matter how wacky it is.
Yeah, I have
Russell, you should try some amethyst crystals.
Where can I get that?
At your local,
but don't eat them.
Crystal store.
The mountains of Oregon. The mountains of Oregon's got a lot of it.
Just put it in my pocket or what?
Under your pillow.
If you get an amethyst crystal and you put it underneath your pillow while you sleep, and even like any type of crystal really can help, but amethyst mainly has been known to affect the pineal gland in your brain, so it'll help with your remembering of dreams and also more lucid dreams. And
I would love to have a lucid dream
for that.
What I would like to know is how you decalcify your pineal gland.
Oh, that's crazy. Fluoride's bad, and that's why they've been giving us fluoride toothpaste. And,
right.
Like, I don't want to get too deep into this.
No, I've heard that.
We're going to go down rabbit holes here.
Isn't that just a conspiracy
start talking
theory?
to me about like some of these
That's not conspiracy.
I'm going to sound like a crazy guy, but yeah, they've been trying to poison us.
Man.
They don't want us to have.
Well, I've heard that, but I don't know if
every
that's
human
true or not.
being was born with psychic ability. That's a fact.
The fluoride thing is pretty popular, but people don't.
People
don't
use their
potassium
brains
sulfate too.
The way that they're meant to be used.
Potassium sulfate.
They put that in all the water. It's a synthetic sodium. It's not good for you.
But once the pineal gland is calcified, is there any way of reversing that or no?
I don't know. I don't know. It's really sad because like they're literally taking away your third eye. The third eye is your pineal.
And Lizzie Borden says acupuncture can open up your third eye, so maybe that's a possibility.
It's possible. I
think
definitely get away from fluoride toothpaste. Stop drinking fluoride water. You know?
Jamie opened my third eye.
Oh man,
that's good.
I think we're talking about a different eye.
Jamie opened up my
brown eye. You better watch out.
My brown eye.
I said that
Spooky, what the hell?
I'm
just
true.
kidding.
It is true. It's funny but true.
Disclaimer, yeah.
I've never seen that so many times, that disclaimer.
Too much information.
I'm
I
just
feel like
curious.
getting one of those seats
Does it
and
have
going
to
to the
be-
Vegas.
Where's that in Lizzie Borden? Does it have to be acupuncture to open up your third eye? Or can I just use my power drill?
You
Because I'm
probably
looking
shouldn't
at
lobotomize
this
yourself. I wouldn't
Yes,
recommend
please do that.
You're like,
I'm back.
You're walking around, you're like, I don't know what my name is.
Thought you could take me down, didn't ya?
All right, guys, I'm gonna take off. But thank you for answering my questions.
All right, Brassel, thanks for hanging out,
Yeah,
man.
don't
Good
do
seeing you,
that.
buddy.
Later, buddy.
Keep rocking.
Yeah, peace out, Brazzle.
Keep rocking in the free world, man.
Spooky, all right?
Oh my god, you're killing me, man. You're killing me.
He's got no tears left. He's got
I think I've peed twice.
dry humping now. Or whatever you say. Oh,
Yeah, but for real though.
silence. I don't
Oh,
think
this is
so.
strange.
A moment of
We've had a
silence.
second of silence on this show. before.
Has anyone noticed that the Mandela effect, that the pineal gland has moved? Now instead of the frontal lobe, it's back by the brainstem.
I've noticed.
Is that a proven fact, though?
Is that a proven thing? What are we
That's
talking
the
here?
latest from the scientific community, I believe.
Oh wow. Okay.
No, it was always by the brainstem, but it was in the middle of your head, like
Yeah.
right near your temple.
Hmm.
Right in
Yeah,
the middle.
third eye opens up, right?
I'm curious
Like,
to see
it's
the
a- it's
cordless
not
drill
like-
technique.
Like your brain doesn't like extend out that far, right? Like it's not right. You got your temple, right? And there's like a good 2 inches until you get into your brain. That's where the pineal gland is. It's like
I thought it was the
below-
center. It's the center of your brain.
Yeah,
right?
it's about the center. Yeah, it's about the
Yeah,
center of
and
your
the
brain,
shape
but
is very
closer to the
similar.
front.
It's the shape of it.
You
is
know,
very similar to the ancient
Egyptian
hieroglyphic
yeah,
as well, isn't it?
exactly. It's the same because I think they were taking people's bodies apart years ago, and they found that shape, and they actually realized that was where human like if somebody has a premonition, or you have a bad feeling, don't go down that road. Something bad might happen. That's a bad feeling, right? I think that's your pineal gland telling you, premonitioning you, like telling you this is a bad idea. Don't walk down that alleyway.
See, somebody was explaining it to me one time. They were like, "Yeah, you got to decalcify your third eye." So I was like, "You mean if I rub one out, I decalcify my third eye?" I was way off. So you're telling me it's in the center of my head, not below my waist, the third eye.
Yeah. It's
Well, it's top of your head, mate.
Getting confused there for a minute.
No, but it's true though. What Andy was saying is completely correct.
Is it? Wow, makes a change.
If you look into some old hieroglyphs,
are you sure about that?
Look it up. I'm not. I don't have the evidence right here with me. But look it up. That the old hieroglyphs show the pineal gland.
It looks like the eye
engraved in stone. Yeah, go ahead.
I've seen it before. It's kind of an eye, and then it has like this little tail.
We're going
he
in.
drills a hole in his head.
Going in.
He's
like,
going in
oh
from the
my
front.
god, stop! It's dead. Like in stream. We're gonna have to delete this whole thing now. Spooky's
What do you
dead.
mean the cops are at the door, hon?
What do you mean? What the fuck, Ma?
Ma! Don't worry.
Ma! This cat's fucking crazy out here. Come on.
What?
God damn it, Ma!
Call
it now.
PCA, Ma.
We lost Spooky. Someone off the chat. Got a man down.
I actually thought he was gonna do it.
I was hoping he was going to do it.
Blood splatters
Anything for
everywhere. It's like,
ratings.
holy fuck, we really have to
This
close
guy-
the stream.
This guy will do
Like,
anything
this
for
is
some
really
listening.
bad. Like,
Anything for YouTube, man.
Dude, that shit's gotta
The
be on
blood is on
TikTok.
the
You wonder what to put on TikTok? There you go.
How you doing, TikTok?
Fucking guy.
Oh my fucking!
In 2 hours from now, I'm gonna be a meme.
yeah, you
Guy
are
drove
gonna be
head.
doing it. Ma!
Oh my
I'm
god.
going to have to make that.
Oh
I'm just laughing at you now. Oh man, I gotta get you on the channel.
Ma! Evan's got the fucking drill again. Trying to tickle his brown eye.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Why does this drill smell like shit?
I don't know what the fuck he's doing, man.
Oh,
This is a
man.
literal shit show, man. This show's
Literally- It's literally a
Brown
shit
Eye.
show. We're gonna have to have a cleanup crew come in after this.
Yeah, we're gonna have to clean this fucking.
No sanitation I need down here, Ma.
God damn it! Ma! Come on!
The broom and the shovel. Get the broom and the shovel.
Oh my god. But did you find the pineal gland? Did you find it though? After all that searching?
I fucking drilled too deep. It's in my fucking ear stem now.
In there.
Oh,
Pull it with a
man.
Q-tip.
There's some root to it.
Hey Cynthia, good to see you. Welcome to the shit show we got
The
going on. here.
madhouse.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Right, I'm exhausted.
Yeah, I'm fucking tired too. I've been up all night, man.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I
Jeff,
haven't slept yet.
I'm about to have to jump off here, you guys. Chad, I'm gonna hit you up whenever you get off. Let me talk to you in private later on.
All right, no
Yeah,
problem,
man.
Josh.
Serious, man. I'm tired as hell, but y'all got me cracking up. I needed it. Cracking, man. Ass cracking, man. God.
Alright. Yeah, peace out, Josh.
All right,
Have a good
you
one,
guys.
dude. Hit me up
Yeah,
later.
good seeing you,
All right.
man.
Peace out, Josh.
Yeah, we need to get y'all on the channel, bro. I'm about to have some equipment and get some shit upgraded here real soon. But I thought
Yeah,
you
man.
guys like.
All right, sounds good,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, brother. Have a good one.
Oh yeah.
See you, bud. Get some sleep. Yeah, Josh is upgrading his equipment here pretty soon, so.
Oh, that's
It's
cool.
yeah, because it's Mike. Because every time I've heard him, I can't hit.
Andy!
understand it.
Jesus Christ, my stomach. There's gerbils chewing his way throughout my stomach. Into my
What
fucking
the
ass.
hell?
I warned you. He was a biter. I said he was a
Fucking
biter.
told you he was a biter.
Baby Yoda chewed his way right out.
Hey, Chad, can I ask you a question?
Sure, man. I don't know if I can answer it.
No, I think you can.
All right.
What type of mic are you using?
This is a Shure MV7. SHURE MV7.
Yeah.
You guys, before we take off, I mean, we still got a few more minutes, but I just want to make sure I get all this out of the way. Today we've got Bobby's Cryptid Corner is on that one time I was abducted by aliens. What time is that? I don't have the time.
That's on. I'll tell you now. It's on at
9 p.m. Eastern, I believe. 6:30 p.m.
6:30 PST. Yeah.
Yeah. So that is on that one time I was abducted by aliens with Jamie and Bree. Also have the Josh and Artemis. Or no, Josh and Artemis show is on with Lynn Wallington on Spaced Out Radio at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. PST. The Spaghetti Lee show today has Matthew Riot at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific. And Oracles and Beyond, Cassie has a guest today. Lynn Wallington is her guest. They're going to do...
Oh, man.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. For
I'm definitely
card
gonna see
readings.
that. That's awesome.
That's going to be sweet. For sure. That's all I have for the list today, so...
Oh, and well, you've got Tony's on. Anthony's on.
Area
night,
503 tonight, 7 o'clock.
Yes.
Definitely.
Area 503.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Gypsy Road, too. He's got a show after this, right? Gypsy Road, right, Eric? I don't have you on the list today, but I'm pretty sure you have a show today. Oh, and UFO Garage has Connor today. Man, there's a lot of shows going on.
A lot of shows on.
So make sure you guys are subscribed to UFO Garage. I'm sure everybody is, but make sure you go over there and subscribe and hit the little bell so you know when they're going live. Oh, 8 p.m. tonight. Okay. So no show for Gypsy Road
mostly
today.
Works that bell, not always.
It's been really good for the community. Like I've noticed that everybody like has, their own group, and like we all kind of like mingle together, and it's really cool that like there's so many shows. Like I can actually pretty much anytime go onto my phone and catch a show.
Yeah. There's a lot of incest involved. I mean, there's a lot. Everyone sort of, promotes each other's shows basically.
And they've been all really good about like not overflowing on top of each other's shows, right? Like it's a really good community. It's very positive.
Yeah, it's getting better.
Like
getting better, that's for sure. There's a lot of new shows and no less hang-ups with one another.
Don't single anybody out. Everybody, just become friends with everybody and work with each other, and that's the best way to do it. Yeah,
peace and love. We don't want
community, man. Hang out. If
it's all like-minded people.
If you got something to say, do it in private. Don't blow it up all over the fucking interwebs.
It's a great way to end the show. I love it. The message
Unity.
for us. We definitely, I think for Sonny and Chad and I, we don't mean to exclude anyone. We're all about everybody being together and having fun and supporting each other. So I love that message.
Unity.
Absolutely.
Love, peace, and Guido hair grease, baby.
No, love, peace, and 7-inch heels. That's what I say.
7-inch heels.
You're gonna need a pry bar to get that thing out of your ass when you stand up, Andy. On that thing for 3 hours.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna call the fire brigade.
Sonny's
You
services
guys
from the
gonna
chop
make me go
shop.
fucking play video games now.
Andy's got to wait for the batteries to run out before he can make any moves.
You're stuck on wiggle mode too? Oh, man. You must be numb.
Stuck on wiggle mode.
Come on, Spooky, let it out. Let it out. He's holding that left. Getting a hernia.
I don't fucking remember that one.
Next show we do Spooky. Don't forget your adult diaper.
You're like, oh, I hurt myself.
Oh man.
That's fun.
God, that is so funny.
I love all you guys. You guys are awesome.
Smells like ass in
Thank you
here.
very much for letting
Smells
me
like
come
ass
on.
in here.
No problem, Steve. Thanks a lot for hanging out with us today, dude.
Respect.
Nice to meet you, Steve.
I really appreciate it.
No problem at all.
Thanks for having us, guys, so much,
Hey
man.
guys.
All right, guys.
I love
Well,
all
thanks a
you
lot,
guys.
man.
Peace out.
Thank you,
Chad.
everybody, for
Thanks
being
for
here in the
Great
chat.
show, man.
Yeah, everybody in
Love
chat,
you.
thanks a lot for being here. Hope this raised your spirits up a little bit.
Yeah.
That's right.
And if it didn't, watch it back again. Keep watching it.
Stop by our show on Sunday. We got Michael Charette gonna come
I
by.
will.
That's
Come
gonna be
by.
awesome.
Come hang
And
out,
he's got a filthy mouth.
And yeah, right.
Yeah, really.
Filthy?
You thought this was bad.
I might have to put my earmuffs on.
We got a special guest coming. We can't say anything about it. That's gonna pop in. You guys aren't gonna miss it.
Ooh, that's
right,
gonna be
Tony.
awesome. I like the cliffhanger, man.
Hey, nice meeting you, Andy, as well. Tony,
Yeah,
Steve,
Steve.
pleasure, man.
you
Thanks,
guys,
yeah.
you guys were
Great.
awesome.
Thanks a lot, man. Yeah, you too.
And thank you to Jamie and Akashi Chris for the buying me a coffee today. Really appreciate that.
Love those
Keeps
girls.
the show going.
What kind of
Somebody's
coffee
gonna
you
have to
get?
buy me a scotch after this episode. Never mind. The
It's on me, man. It's on me. Me and Spooky will buy you a scotch.
Everybody gets hammered afterwards.
That's Friday night.
That's Friday night.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, I'll
Be
see you
there.
Friday night then.
Sonny, good
Right.
seeing you, brother, man.
Hey man, it's really good seeing you.
Yeah,
Anthony.
I love you
Yeah,
too, Sonny. Awesome. You, Chad, fucking everybody. Spooky, love you
Right
What
on,
am
too.
I
brother.
What am I,
Oh,
Driftwood Steve?
I'm glad I made it in here. Even if it was only for 45 minutes, at least I made it. I
You
like
did,
you guys. I like hanging out with you guys, man.
For sure, dude.
Yeah.
All right,
Thank
man.
you and good night.
We'll see ya.
It sound right, boys.